Welcome to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first trading day of 2022. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Please be active on the chat as usual, ask us anything, and make sure you like this video. Your support is very important to us. How's the trading day going?
Not bad, Miss V. Just hanging out, looking at opportunities here and there, looking to see if we can get some more shorts on the board here. How about yourself? How's your first trading day of the year?
My trading is a mess today. What a wonderful way to start the new year. Anyways, I mean, I reduced some of my losses. Hopefully, we'll be flat by the end of this trading day. We can talk a bit later about this. Let's dive into what's popping.
For sure, yeah. Right now, I'm looking at NIO, make a move past 33, looking at a couple other opportunities too. Let's see what XPEV is doing at the same time. Obviously, we know this the EV sector is absolutely booming today. A very hot EV sector. The deliveries all across the board for NIO, XPEV, Li Auto, even the number one king being Tesla over here, just ripping to the moon.
Beast.
Beast indeed. Right now, I'm in a Rivian short. Not sure why my clicking on that usually should pull up the trade, but it's not. So right now we're just in a Rivian short, trying to see if we can take it below 103 back to the day 101s or so. I do have my stop on the 103.50 break. We'll see what happens over here. And a couple of my trades to begin with. I took the AMD pre-market high break, which was I think 146.20-ish or so. Took that pre-market opening break, got out. Best out was 148. Even though it says this was a short candle, it was actually not, because I had a stop out. The candle was counted as a short, but it was actually just a profit taking for the long. So 146 entry or so, 148 giving me a $2 risk to reward on AMD. And then something similar on Micron over here today. Caught the bottom of it, rode it all the way up to, I can't really remember how many risk to reward units I got, but here you go. I caught the bottom on it, rode it all the way up to I think $1 per share. Got out, and then I'm pretty much done trading with that. And then my rest of my trades were just my buyout trades. Not much I can even talk about that. Those are pretty paint drying, watching paint dry trades in a way. So here's my Roblox. I tried catching the bottom on Roblox. I got shaken out, and that was pretty much like I think 5 to 10 cent loss on there. And then Roblox was another 5 to 10 cent loss, I believe. Can we pull it up? Oh no, not Roblox. Rivian was an original 5 to 10 cent loss, and we got back in, and we're trying to see if this one's going to be a loser today or a positive. If it stops us out, which it looks like it might just do it, then I'm pretty much done with trading Rivian. Obviously, we'll see where it goes to.
All right, Brad. Tesla to the moon. Indeed, keep going again. It now broke 1168 to the upside. Guys, in the morning, I went short at around 1146. Stock moved a bit in the desirable direction for me, but then went back to the upside. So my stop loss got in order here. Major loss for me today, and I mean, I would be better waiting until it break this level in here around 1144 before going short. Anyways, now we are trying to cover our losses. This thing, never mind, it's my keystroke. Accidentally got into short trade, then got out right away, and this is my last successful long trade. I got in at 1158. My first out was 1162, 1165, and then 1168. I'm fully out of my position. Tesla looks like still going to the upside. Super excited it will be able to break 1170 level, so then I can decide what I want to do next to be flat or maybe even in a profitable position by the end of the day.
Yeah, looks like it's getting ready to do that right now. I did get into a tiny short just to see if I could catch the reversal, because NASDAQ looked like it wanted to go to the downside along with SPYs. So I did get into a small short just to see if I could catch this reversal. We did hit the high a day, almost took it out, but looks like we're not going to. On the way down over here, if we still continue a little bit more violently to the downside, I might just add to my position. But watching the tape, you know, we don't really see a lot of weakness coming in. And I really wonder who's selling their Tesla shares up here. Everyone thinks or wants Tesla to go much higher, especially if they're holding it. So I don't really know who's selling the Tesla shares, and then your buyers over here are just piling in at the highs every day. So Little worried on the trade over here overall. Got to be glued to it. So we'll keep on watching a couple more minutes over here just to see if we do take out the high of day, which looks like it's getting ready to right now. 1171 is the high of day, as you guys can remember previously. We're just a couple seconds away from testing it, and either we get rejected it or take it out. So looks like there we go. We just slightly broke it with the 30 cents break. Now we're trying to see if we're going to go retest it another time and take it out. NASDAQ getting ready to keep on going higher over here. So it looks like Tesla's going to keep on ripping. We're going to move away from that right away. Rivian is moving. So Rivian stopped us out too. Good thing we had a stop out there. Rivian is now getting ready to go along with the whole market. Along with Tesla and so on. So I want to go see what NIO is doing at this point. Is NIO, look at that. NIO is ripping. XPEV should also be ripping with it. And then Li Auto. Is that NASDAQ? It is. Li Auto on NASDAQ. Let's go see what Li Auto is looking like. Come on. The charts are taking so long. Here we go. Li Auto finally loaded it back up. All of them looking like a little bit tandem movements over here. Obviously, your Tesla being your king of the chart. SoFi needs to hold 16. Let's go check out where SoFi is. SoFi above 16 indeed. Very happy to see that. The low of day being 15.45. We're looking to see where SoFi can go off to today. In my opinion, we don't really take out too far higher than the pre-market high itself. Closing above 16 would be good for SoFi. But we'll see what happens. Volume needs to be even more drastically increasing, in my opinion, and we're not really seeing that. But I'm very happy seeing SoFi being up 1.8% today. You guys know that my average price is somewhere around $15 or so. So seeing the stock over here makes me very happy. Let's go SoFi. Still waiting to see if the Super Bowl game is gonna affect the stock price by any chance.
Yes, sir. Prad, I'm back longer into Tesla. Again, we were talking about that 1070 level. Tesla broke it. I got in at 1170. Sorry, I got in at 1172. I can see some room all the way until 200, but let's see. Hopefully, it will continue direction to the upside.
Watching the market right now. Market's coming off, so I'm just following the market over here. But obviously Tesla's its own beast. SPY is coming off right now to the downside. My chart just expanded. No, stop. And then I'm looking at NASDAQ too. If NASDAQ could come on. I'm just trying to scalp Tesla. I'm not trying to hold this for too long. This stock is too scary for me to hold, so just trying to scalp it. Obviously, if I lose this try too, then I'm not trading the stock anymore. We have a pretty bad track record with this stock. Moving on from it, while we're watching other positions, I want to go check on Affirm and Roblox. Where's Affirm today? Affirm below 100, 2.7 million shares traded. Has it reclaimed any of these levels that I'm looking at? Not really. So we are holding up in front of 96 still, so that's good on Affirm. But below 100 today, cracked 100 pretty violently to the downside, along with Roblox too, which did something similar. But now that Roblox has actually reclaimed 100, we're trying to see where it wants to close at. My guess is if Roblox closes above 100, but obviously we need buyers to come in and sellers to stop pushing the stock down.
Prad, Ancient One is asking us to take a look at CELZ, name from our watch list, by the way. It has 14 million free float. So let's take a look at that name.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go check out CELZ. CELZ with 48 million shares, like you just mentioned. It is currently looking like a lot of just consolidation sideways right now, or also support around $3.20. Waiting to see if another pop comes back in to take it back to VWAP areas, which is around $3.40, and pre-market high being $40.35. Obviously, not sure if we're going to go all the way back there today. We need probably a lot more volume to come in, especially on a $3 stock. Waiting to see where these spikes come in. So a little bit of a volume depreciation, obviously, and then lunchtime coming in about 50 minutes or so. If volume doesn't pick back up around lunchtime, or if volume doesn't pick up sometime soon and go all the way into lunchtime, then I'll probably be worried a little bit on that. So Tesla now in the money. Let's go check out what Tesla's looking like. $1 in the money. We wanted to go a little bit more before we add to it. I'll actually want to see 1070 get taken out. Until then, I don't really want to be adding on to my position. So we'll see what happens. And at the same time, I'm keeping an eye on the market. So there we go. 1017 got taken out. I threw an order out, but I don't know if they're gonna fill me on it. Looks like they don't want to fill me on it, so we're gonna just start taking our profits over here. Let's go. Tesla, $5 in the profits. About to just get flat on the stock, and now we're gonna see if we can take any more. Hold the rest of these shares that I have. So right now we're back flat, and we're trying to see if we can hold the rest all the way back to 1060 or even 1065. 1065 would be a great point to, like, take out the bag, but I'll hold it for 1060 or so. No, I'm going to take it out around 1065, to be honest, but I think it's going to come down a little bit lower. Watching the NASDAQ market, NASDAQ VWAP, and then SPY's also coming down. We're out. So thank you for that. Sure, this is what we're talking about, but the market could come a little bit lower to the downside. We're expecting the VWAP test get tested on NASDAQ, and your ES is pretty much got rejected from VWAP, which is where I decided to go with the market and move short on Tesla, especially when 1175 was within view for the higher day, and then we got shut off just before that. So, thank you for the market for that beautiful multiple dollars. I think $4 or $5 short. I'll take it.
Yes, market, thank you for the beautiful move, guys. I'm also out of my losing trade on Tesla. So here I just accidentally bought more shares. I was meaning to get out. So basically all my loss that I reduced a little bit got back to exact the same level. So we'll be looking for more opportunities on Tesla.
Apparently mRNA is making some sort of move. I want to go check on these mRNA scalps. Who said that? Mookie called out mRNA, and then someone else called out too. Not sure if someone called out a level. Maybe not. Okay, so I'll just look for levels on my own side over here. My eyes are hurting staring at these lights. Did you guys increase the lights by any chance? Or am I just sensitive on my light end today? I don't know what's going on, but these lights seem extra bright today. mRNA, I want to see why I don't have any levels on the bottom over here. Maybe I need to repaint some of these levels on mRNA. It looks like I may need to. Today's bottom 231. Where is it? 231.03 is the lower day today. So maybe 230 you could say the lower day, where you can scalp off of it. I think that's the scalps you're talking about. And also VWAP short, a little bit above 235. So my brain kind of doesn't activate when the numbers are not 230 and 235. But if you think about it, 231, 236 kind of working out the same way, giving you a $5 range for I know it is excuses. My brain doesn't like the fact that 231, 236 the same thing as 230 and 235, giving you a nice $5 range. But the fact that it's just the way my brain works psychologically anyways. But mRNA looks like it's giving you decent scalps, and as you guys know, that pattern, as long as the market's up, vaccine stocks go down. So let's go check on what Novavax is doing. I typed that wrong. Novavax. Come on. There we go. So Novavax still down on the day, but looks like we got a nice pop-up of 135-ish or so. I'm not sure if that's a significant level, but obviously I don't really trade Novavax too much when it comes to vaccine stocks. I'm more on your Moderna and your Pfizers. So let me just pull it up over here on the daily, see if at 135 or so, where we were at, was some sort of a level. Looks like, yeah, 140 where we're currently at, even 135 all the way down to there. Makes sense why the stock ended up holding. Check Roku, ROKU. Roku is on my no trade zone. Miss V knows about that. I don't touch Roku at all. She makes fun of me all the time, actually. Because
how was the party with what's her name, the blondie?
Sorry?
How was the party?
What party?
On Roblox.
Oh, I don't have a Roblox account. I'm not gonna go join the party. But did you Google it?
No, I didn't.
No, okay. You should Google it and find out.
Yeah? Cool.
Find out. We'll talk about it if there's anything interesting to talk about it. But Roku over here, you're talking about Roku for some reason. It is up 3% right now. Looks like 225 ended up holding. We ripped as high as what, 240 almost. Rejection coming slightly under 238, sorry, slightly above 238 at 238.40. Looking to see where support comes in. My guess is around this previous consolidation price is 235 or so, and then we start ripping. I'm just saying hi to Rob. Haven't seen him over the weekend, so Prad, how was your 2021 overall? Every year is the same for me, brother. I just take life by the second. You just live and you move on, and you live and you move on. I take life by the second. Years don't matter. Life doesn't matter at that point. Just smooth sailing. I take it by the second once again. Sound like a broken record. BTC taking a hit to the downside. Really, don't say that. Well, that's good because I still have my orders laying out from God knows how long. So I'm still waiting for BTC to really crack below 46K. But I think I got to stop being a little stingy boy and move my orders up. So let me actually go look out on BTC Canadian side because I have my orders at 56,000. I might just need to move it up to 58,000 because what is 2,000 in the grand scale of 30,000 to the upside. So overall though, today BTC USD currently still moving to the downside. Let's go see. Oh yeah, look at those candles. We're low a day kind of right now. Waiting to see how we trade around 56,500, 56,600. And Ethereum down 2%, Solana 3, almost 4, Cardano 3%, Dogecoin 3.5%, and Shiba 1.4. My chart closed. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Looks like the Nasdaq did go and hit VWAP as predicted, so I'm gonna regret opening up this chart right now because it's probably gone much lower. It didn't. Okay, so I don't have to regret it. I'm gonna move on from it. Let's go check on AMD. AMD looked like it did break 150. I didn't expect that to happen today. I'll be honest. I was looking for 150 shorts, so I'm glad I didn't have those orders, even though I would have probably gotten a dollar scalp out of that. Looks like AMD has a lot of strength today. I'm pretty sure they got upgrades today, right, Miss V?
Which name? AMD? Nike and AMD were named like...
Nike?
Yeah, also.
Oh.
Not like upgraded, but...
Yeah, Goldman Sachs top picks or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, so AMD getting nice little wind over there to the top side. That I'm still waiting to see how the Xlinity or whatever, I can't really pronounce it because I've only read the name like twice so far. That buyout to come in and how that's gonna help out AMD in the future with their chip making. So one of the beasts over here, your chip makers, MU one of them, Nvidia being another one. So we're looking to see how all these chip makers behave in this new year, especially. One thing that does surprise me, well, I guess not surprise me, is a lot of people were looking to get really bullish on a firm, and I'm sitting in those Twitter spaces talking to people. I was very bullish on a firm last year, if you guys remember, but then noticing the price action, it was just hard to be bullish. Like, we just couldn't get above 170 with good news, with even earnings guidance and everything. And we came back below 140, then weakness around 140 started being shown, and then articles came out about people being defaulting on their payments and everything. So a firm I don't really know anymore. I would love for it to be above 100 still, but we're still seeing a lot of sellers, a lot of weakness coming in, and buyers need to start stepping up and start boosting it. Overall, though, I think the stock could go to 120 if market conditions really help it go up there.
GME is up almost 6%.
GME almost 6%. Wow, what the? And decent amount of volume too, not bad at all. So GME with 700,000 shares before 12 o'clock, the chances are we could just hit 1 million before 12, or exactly like a little bit after 12. So GME moving to the north side today, as Miss V just mentioned, 6% to the north side. Comes in the rocket ship emoji to portray the movement of the stock itself. Almost at 160, looks like that's 159 level is going to be somewhat of a key level multiple days in a row. If I could just pull it up on the 5-day chart instead, probably cleaner. So that 159 level, 160 level has been pretty obvious. So that's this the short selling at 159, which is pretty much giving you multiple dollar scalps, and the bounce or holding of right now 50-day EMA. Looking for, oh, maybe not. I was gonna say looking for that 50-day EMA to hold and then take you back above 159, but obviously low on the volume end. Don't really want to be taking a long here. Maybe a long back at VWAP or at a VWAP 155 actually sounds very good. GME is being dumped by smart money. FUTU is getting hammered. NIO pullback. Let's go check out NIO real quick because this is the hot girl sector on the block today. You know, everyone's really excited about what's going on with NIO, with Tesla, with XPEV and everything. I'll just say EV stocks to keep it nice and simple. So everyone's really excited with the EV stocks deliveries, even Lucid Motors. I don't know if we talked about Lucid today. Where did Lucid go? We actually broke above 40, but a weak break of 40 looks like we're going to attempt to do that again. Right now we're well, not a weak break of 40. We went 50 cents above 40 and then we came back, and now we're actually attempting to hold 40 on the downside. Let's see if we can successfully hold 40 for Lucid Motors and then rip back to the north side, or do we come back to VWAP or so? In my guess, we close above 38.50 today, just the way the stock has been trading. Very happy seeing a couple weeks ago or even last week 36 being that bottom that we were talking about. So now that we're actually back to 40, which was the resistance, we want to see the stock break out of here and rip to the north side.
Prad, did we cover that IMMX yet? A lot of people talk about that short, low free float name, only 4 million, up 120% on the day.
Just give me a second. I was going to throw some orders here to the downside on my buyout, which I thought I did, and then I focused on how I don't have any orders laying out anywhere. All right, coming back to IMMX, as Miss V just mentioned, looks like it is 120% hold up. Okay, Rivian. We'll talk about Rivian in a second after this. So IMMX looks like we did come to the down. We're holding up in front of the 50-day EMA so far. We have tested VWAP a couple times in pre-market, but you know, if you ignore that, look at the open. We got the halt right off the open that Neil was talking about, around $7 or so, if I remember, and then a halt again on the downside. And ever since then, pretty much held at the opening price off that halt all the way till now. So how long is that? Around 9:50 till 11:30 or so. And that strength alone is a great indication. No real depreciation in volume either. 97 million shares traded today, highest on the volume leaderboard also. Getting ready to go see if we can take out the high a day one more time at $8.67. I think a breakout of $8.67 is going to put the stock back into halting territories. So it'll be more fun watching this stock around that time. So watch for a volume spike to come in maybe after lunch or even 12:30 or so, taking the position all the way to the north side.
Prad, IMMX going to the moon on the news that it received rare disease tag for its cancer drug.
Rare disease tech for cancer drug. Okay. Appear live meeting at 12:45 p.m. Well, there you go. That could give you the boost at 12:45 itself. So I don't know how you got that, but I appreciate you, Mr. Frank Jones, for putting that in there. Hopefully that's Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what zone you're in, obviously. So we'll go off that. Oh my, I already had 215 trades today, and I promise you all of them was on my buyouts. Yep. Okay, let's go check out where this was going to the downside. Awesome. Just throwing out more profit targets and throwing out more orders to get long. AMD long. Let's go check out AMD. AMD long. I mean, I like the idea. Maybe not. Maybe I don't like the idea, to be honest. We're not really at 150, which is something I would like to use as a support. You know, you could use the 50-day EMA, but I don't really want to be using the EMAs as support lines. I kind of use EMAs as to see if there's strength around those indicators overall. But and time your entry like below VWAP. So since the stock is above VWAP, I don't really want to push along here. I much rather look for reversals back to VWAP kind of trades. So right now, too much strength in this stock. I don't really want to be shorting AMD. You guys know how much I love AMD overall in terms of the chip making side. So I don't really want to be touching this one on the short side today, especially with all the positive catalysts it has. Something like Tesla, but even though we did touch Tesla for the short side, that's because I only short Tesla for some reason. I don't know why. Speaking of only shorting Tesla, let's go to Rivian, because Rivian actually went as high as 104. 104.10. We were short 103.50 or so. It went 104.10, came back down, and we would actually be in the profit if we held it. But obviously, that's not the way I trade. I'm gonna let myself get stopped out. My number one loser on the board today is Roblox. Is Rivian, and then right after that is Roblox. Still positive on the day though, so that's good. Let's see if we can keep on ripping up our positions to the north side. Let's go, Miss V says.
Brad, a few people in the chat talk about Netflix. It's now more than 1%, so maybe we can give it a look.
For sure. Let me just throw some orders here, and then we'll jump on to Netflix. You guys obviously know how much I love Netflix. I think I spent the whole weekend on Netflix, which was so much fun. I don't know how many movies I watched. I watched the Harry Potter 20th anniversary.
I started to watch it too.
That was pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, I liked it too.
You know what it made me do?
What?
It made me want to watch all the Harry Potter movies again.
Yeah, I know.
It made me want to watch them all
agree with
again.
you.
So I went to my dad. I'm like, yo, give me the hard drive. I want it. I want to watch them all.
Nice. Did you read the book?
I had the collection. I never read them.
Same. Oh my God.
I've never
I'm
read
so
'em.
glad I'm not the only one. You know, it was in English.
Yeah.
And like I was a kid, my English is not the perfect still, but Dana was even worse.
Yeah.
And like it has a lot of difficult words from that wizard's world. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I had the collection. I told my dad, please, please, please buy it for me, blah, blah, blah. And then it was still in the plastic wrap and everything, just sitting on my bookshelf back home in India. I don't even know if I still have it in India. It's probably thrown out by now or like eaten by rats or something. But yeah, that was it. I wish I read it, Miss V. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will.
It will help.
Yeah, even Game of Thrones, like, I don't know if I'm going to read Game of Thrones. I think that's, like, way too much out of my time just sucked out. But I want to one day have a whole library of books where I can say, oh, I read that, that, and that. Anyways, we were going to talk about Netflix. I completely sidetracked myself over here. Where is Netflix going to today? Netflix with 1 million shares traded. Looks like it wants to go to the downside a little bit. We're looking to see support, or we're trying to find support on the downside. Not sure where we're going to find it. Obviously breaking that level over here. 595, just a nice even dollar. Even that is actually broken. We're low a day being 594.15. So maybe 595 is not going to end up being a level on Netflix. Today, though, down almost 1.5% with 1 million shares.
People say IMMX is breaking out again.
IMMX.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, wow, good call out. Yeah, IMMX. We thought this was going to happen at 12:40 or so. No, it's going to happen right now. High a day, going to get tested. Look for that volume spike come in. And remember when I said that if this stock is going to start taking a high day, we might just start getting halters all over the place. So we're going to keep our eyes over here a little bit. CERN kind of giving me more and more of my shares. So let me just keep on throwing more orders over here to the downside. See if they want to give me all the way down.
Busy.
Sorry, Miss V?
Your chart looks so busy.
Yeah. It's just it's stocks like these are kind of easier for me to trade because I just know the bottoms and the tops and you just load up on them. But anyways, yeah, it looks very, very crowded.
Right. Well, it's good. A new year, right? Busy trading, love it. By the way, I want to quickly reply to Amazing Portugal. Several times you asked the question, which platform do we use? I sent you the link. We use PPRate platform. You can go to this website and read more and find out if you want and how you can trade with our prop firm. It's available everywhere in the world, unfortunately, except for the US.
Thank you, Miss V. So looks like IMMX is actually not gonna take out the high day, or it created a new high day and then immediately came back to the downside in the range that we were stuck in. So looking to see where IMMX can, if it can find another bottom over here. But the fact that we just did this and we're not able to rip to the north side and came back down in such a fashion, could be that there is some sort of a seller over here, a dark seller or a big order that's gonna block the stock from keep on ripping. Just gonna see if I can scroll down and see anything of such sorts. Probably not yet, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit for the stock to come up for me to even witness that.
Like question, Prad, from Bradley. Prad, oh no, sorry, from WA. Prad, could you explain what does that 222 trades mean? It means like counts every time you get into the trade, get out of the trade. So each move like this counts as a trade.
Exactly. So each execution that gets filled basically just counts as a trade. That's all that means. Apple high a day. Okay, let's go check out Apple. Oh, where am I typing this? Not anywhere that matters. Apple. Let's go check out where Apple is. So people are saying Apple high a day, 120, 181. Sorry, ignore the 120. 181 just breaking, going to the north side, looking at NASDAQ to see if NASDAQ's going to catch some sort of a wind along with it. Or SPYs looks like no. Apple could just go to that $3 trillion mark today. So waiting to see if we end up hitting that price point. And after hitting that price point, are we going to see rejection, or are we going to see more rocket ship action on this position today? Obviously, multiple times, every time that stock has hit that price point, we have seen rejection coming to the downside because people have just orders layered out there most likely. So expecting to see a little bit of a bounce action and then maybe a rip or just a rejection from there today, and then tomorrow we see a proper breakout above that. So a lot of time still left in this day for this position to do anything. So we'll keep an eye out on it. I think the price was 182.89 or so, which should put the stock at $1 trillion price point. But it is currently taking out the high day over there, getting ready to go much higher.
While we have time, can we take a look at Ford? Auto sector is on fire today, and Sanhan's asking if you see there any potential shorts.
Ford for sure. Let's go check out Ford over here. Ford is currently to the north, so all the way above $21. We remember talking about 19 to 20 basically being the old $11 to $12 on Ford. Very happy seeing the stock way above $20. I'm pretty sure Sean was trading it. Don't remember what is. Let me check real quick. He sent me a picture. 21.13 or so was his entry, and look at this position right now. So 21.16, absolute monster of a trade over there. 4% today on this stock. 56 million shares traded overall. Very bullish. Also in your car sector, right? This is your EV sector, kind of catching wind with your EV sector plays. So very hot. A lot of momentum, a lot of eyes over here, taking the stock all the way to the north side. Now, where would you look for shorts? I'm not really sure. I don't think I would be trying to short something this strong, because look at the strength. Maybe on the break of one of these EMAs, or look for weakness in the overall market to come in to push it to the downside. But I'm not really ready to short Ford and your Teslas and your Rivians, even though I have traded them because I scalp them. I'm not really ready to push that trade yet. I'd much rather have you guys go long, because your trend is your friend over here. Just join the train instead of trying to get run over by it, right?
Trend is your friend, my friend.
I like it. I am new here on chat. Good job, guys. Just want to ask, Bitcoin is good to invest in? Yeah, I would say so. I'm waiting for my orders to get filled on Bitcoin, so I could get long on my own position. So for sure, if you think Bitcoin price right now where it's at is worth it for you, then why not? Let's go to Nvidia. Go see where Nvidia is currently doing. All right. Nvidia is come down a little bit off those VWAP, or so sorry, off the highs. Looks like the high day being 307 came all the way down to 100-day EMA, just slightly above VWAP. But if you draw a trend line, I guess it is holding up that trend line quite a bit. And actually, we might have broken the trend line and are now ready to make a sideways channel, at which point the stock could break out either direction to the north or the south, depending on the market volume. So be a little careful for NVIDIA over here. Just we'll see what happens later on in the day. Currently, obviously, the high day coming in at 307, and the opening drive 300 break just being insane. Oh, you guys are getting Swiss chalet. I'll just get the spicy. I'll get the spicy chicken one. Whatever you get last time. Yeah, thanks.
I'm pass. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'll just get that. Thank you. Hey, Swiss chalet spicy chicken today instead of super chicken. Let's go. Switch it up for once in a while. GNPX record volume. Let's go check out GNPX. What are y'all ordering for lunch? Yeah, we're ordering Swiss chalet. At least I am, and some of them might have different things. Or everything was the same thing.
Yeah, Rob last time ordered ribs.
Ribs?
Yeah.
Yo, this guy's going all out over there.
Yeah.
Rob's just spending the bank's money or the account, the company money all over himself. I like it. What are you getting, Miss V? Nothing?
Yes, Team PJ is absolutely correct. I'm still waiting for Justin to get my Happy Meal, and until then, I'm not eating.
All right, you're gonna starve. Looks like, Miss V. Justin, you're gonna stop making my girl starve, dude.
You know what? Over this weekend, I literally gained, feels like, 100 kilograms. So it's all good.
Did you go out a lot of places?
Yes, we went to the restaurant. We ate duck. So good.
Nice.
Then, like, I cook Russian salad all year. It's very heavy with mayonnaise. So we ate that. Then we went to the spa in Markham, new place.
Nice.
We ate there. So basically, I was eating.
Did you get drunk?
A little bit on the New Year.
Nice.
What about you?
Oh yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, cool.
That's the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm stuck at home. I can't go anywhere. I'm just gonna get drunk out of my mind and just yell at people on Twitter. So it was fun.
Okay, fun. Sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Great. Guys, if you did anything super fun on the New Year, write in the comments.
Did you see what happened like downtown Toronto at Yonge and Dundas?
Fireworks?
Like fireworks, and then people like just beating each other up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I saw the video. Fireworks from the window.
Fireworks from the window too, but then there's literally people running around beating each other up, and I'm like so glad my mom tells me to stay indoors and not let me outside.
Okay.
Because I would have probably been one of those people in that crowd, just like throwing my body at other people, just trying to start a fight.
That's bad.
So thank you, Mom, for keeping me at home.
Yeah.
Like that was insane, absolutely
crazy.
insane.
I'll make my research.
Yeah. Why did they beat each other? I have no clue. There was absolute riots over there for New Year's Eve. I don't know why you would start
close
that.
place. First of all, like we being asked to leave like around like 10 or 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Everything was closing super early.
Oh.
And I believe just people got drunk and they had no place to go, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what happens.
Yeah. So looking at Micron over here because I want to catch another dip long. Looks like NASDAQ is going to come to the downside over here. NASDAQ just broke the VWAP. And your SPYs are getting ready to go back to the downside. ES is now negative 0.07%. SPYs are up still on 0.38. So we're looking for a bigger move on the NASDAQ before we actually start looking for dips on the IT side or the tech side, sorry. So chip makers, your MU could just be holding off in the trend line if you draw one. So I'll be a little patient though on pushing the bottom, picking long. Coming back to AMD. So there you go. AMD long not working out if you did take that. So I'm glad that hopefully you didn't. And if you didn't, I'll be glad. Coming down to 150 right now, you know, with the way the market's coming off, especially your NASDAQ and your SPYs, there is a chance that AMD breaks 158 to the downside, much lower, go all the way to 149 or so. So I'd be a little careful if you're looking for a long, but you have a pretty good risk to reward over here. You can go long in front of 150, get stopped out as soon as 150 breaks, and then get back in later on at 149 if you just want to go for a long scalp in front of 150 without actually confirming the move on level 2, on time of sales, and on the market proxy, which is your NASDAQ.
Prad, sorry, I just need to clarify. People now say that I ate dog over weekend. Guys, I don't eat dogs. Duck. Like, quack, quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Shorts anyone going long in AMD on QQQ turn. I like that. I like that idea, Mookie. SENS. SENS bio, the next 10x bio play. I think that's on Amex, right? It is. There we go. I remember. Awesome. SENX on Amex. 2.7 million shares traded. The next 10x bio. Marcus Words, he says. Let's go pull up the chart. Where are we? Kind of looking like dead, you know, $2 stock. You want to see a lot more volume on this position than just 2.7 million shares traded. So looking like kind of low on the volume end, obviously. So we'll pull it up when volume picks back up eventually, sir. Baba, are you calling me Baba? Or are you calling me? You want me to pull up Baba Mukesh? I don't know what you're trying to say, because you know your name's Indian, so that's what Indian people do. They call some people Baba sometimes. But anyways, we'll pull up Baba because that's something sounds like the ticker you want me to open up. Anyways, so 8.5 million shares traded today. Baba getting ready to still go to the north side. Very good on this position actually. You know, we were at 111 not too long ago, and then we got them moved to 122. What is the high from yesterday? Yeah, 122.68. Are we above there? Not really. High day being 120.130, getting rejected kind of as a double top, lower high. We're waiting to see if we're going to create a lower low or find support, triple bottom or so at 120 on Baba. I need to go throw more profit orders over here because I don't really have enough. So we'll do that. Thank you for CERN for always paying me.
Prad, Baskar Uneti on the chat saying, it's time to ask for likes, and indeed it's the very first like o'clock in 2022 for market movers. So guys, please bring your likes into the studio. Smash the like button, help us to start the new year with beautiful fresh 1K likes, and if we even can break that level, it would be so great. And guys, only you can help us. We have more than 3,000 people watching, and I remind you, until the end of January, if we get 3,000 likes, Prad will go blonde. We can
Yeah,
do it
I'll
live
do it
for you on air. Anything can happen, you know. So please smash the like button. We need you.
Yeah, I'll do it. All you have to do is listen to Miss V over there and smack that like button, baby. GNPX getting ready. Oh my, let's go, sir. I love the stock so much. All right, GNPX getting ready to go to the north side over here. How high can we go? Look at the volume spike coming in. Biggest of the day right now, actually bigger than the open. Where's the opening candle? 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. Okay, who cares? All these candles are bigger than the opening candle. I don't know why I'm trying to be so accurate about it. Anyways, going to the north side right now while we're talking about it. 2.5 being the high day. No, sorry, 2.48 being the high day. The question is, can we keep on going? Obviously, I think the answer is probably going to be yes, but we have to backfill a little bit. There could be some shorts over here that stops got blown out and got taken out. So we're waiting to see a little bit more to the north side, or come back in and backfill some of these. I have to actually throw some orders over here. So let me just do that. 8.7 got filled instantly, so we'll do 8.6, and 8.6 is probably going to get filled too. And then 8.8, 8.9's already out there. Awesome. Where's my mouse? My mouse keeps getting hijacked. Going back to GNPX, waiting to see if we're going to backfill some of these longs over here or stops that got blown out most likely. And I can confirm that for you by going over here. So GNPX. So yeah, 0, 0, 0. That basically shows you single prints, and we want to see some sort of filling coming back to the downside. And here's my single print checker. Is it not gonna work? Cool. Awesome. Netflix still getting clapped. No, don't say that. Okay, Netflix is indeed still getting clapped. Looks like 590 is going to be the next point where we can look for support. I remember saying 595, but I also said I don't really want to be pushing along there. I think Netflix could still go a little bit lower. So good to see that it is doing that exactly. Let me pull up the chart on here to see if I have any levels on the stock. and also hide this indicator because I think that indicator is not working. It's going to stop my levels to paint. So here we are. What is this bottom? 585 actually. And what is this high? That high would be around 592. Let me just do this. 593 actually, that high. So we're way below that high. And looks like around 590 or so there could be support, but if that support does not hold up, there is a chance Netflix goes all the way to 585 or 580 over the next few days.
Can you do back flips?
Sorry?
Can you do backflip?
Can I do a backflip?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I always wanted to. Can you?
No.
No?
It's
I always
just
wanted to.
Dog on the chat says that if we get 3,000 likes, I will do backflip. I mean, I would love to, but then you will never see me again, guys. Because probably I'll break myself.
Yeah, no, we can't have you break yourself over there. Absolutely not. So don't be telling Miss V. Don't be giving her ideas to hurt herself, please.
Right.
Listen, don't do that. What about Zoom shares? We'll go talk about Zoom for sure. ZM. Let's go check out Zoom. Zoom. Zoom indeed. Why do I do this to myself? Zoom shares today still down on the intraday, 1% actually, with 1.5 million shares traded. Looks like support in front of 177. I would have expected closer to 175. Also expected a rejection of maybe 180, but looks like we're gonna go and 185 makes sense. So a pre-market 185 level, open rejection off that 185, came back to all the way to 177 or so, slightly above 175. Obviously, and then now we're attempting to see if the stock could be above 180, which looks like the buyers are still here and they want to keep pushing it above 180. So if that's what the plan is, then we just got to sit here, wait for the rejection to come in back at 180 instead. Prad and Valeriia killing it today. Let's go. Got a 1320 call expiring this Friday on Tesla. I actually wanted to go long Tesla at 10:50 today, Miss V. I was like, I woke up in the morning at like 6 o'clock. I was like, I can't wait to go long Tesla 10:50.
Wow.
I open up my phone. Yeah. It's up 7%.
Yeah.
It's at 11:30. I was like, yeah, you can forget 10:50.
Cool.
10:50 is not coming today.
I was so surprised. Like, have you seen the gap with the previous close? I'm like,
I was like, forget it.
Goodbye. Yeah.
All the levels, forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so sad.
I know.
And now I want to catch a bottom dip on it. So I think I'll wait for this. What do you think the bottom dip would be, Miss V? Later on in the day, 11:55?
The bottom for Tesla?
No, the dip, the later on in the day, if a dip does happen.
I feel like it will hold at 11:44. What do you think?
Okay, I like that. If it does go there, then I'm for sure going long without a doubt. I'm seeing this 1160 hold up, which makes sense to me, but I would much rather wait for this VWAP entry 1155, 1153, or 1150, 1145, as Ms. V just mentioned. So I don't want to get run over by this stock. I just have such a bad record with it. Even though I'm up today, there's a chance I'm not going to be up tomorrow. Miss V?
1150 strong level.
1150 strong, yeah. AMD is holding up at 150 still. So looks like even though, never mind. Look at this. Market is absolutely ripping right now. Where did this market rip come from? Not sure. But NASDAQ did slightly below VWAP. And this is where we were talking about AMD long. But AMD looks like it's going to hold up in front of 150 and maybe start moving to the north side along with this market move over here. And look at the SPYs too. So maybe actually the move came from, did Europe close? Europe's not even open. So it could just be the SPY move over here helping out NASDAQ overall. Go to the moon right now. Well, not moon, but uptick a little bit.
Pin market's closed positive. Only Britain was
They're
closed.
open?
No, they were already closed, but it was normal trading day. Just Britain was closed.
I don't even know they're open. That's pretty. I'm just learning that. Okay, so they're closed positive.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss V. Wow, I gotta keep a better track on that. What am I doing? All right, let's go back over here. CERN, my number one stock. Let's go. This absolute beauty of a position. I'm just going to take that profit out of there and call it a day, and I'll come back to it after in a little bit. Check out Airbnb. Okay, this stock better go up or I'm going to be very, very upset because I've been seeing a lot of articles talk about how Airbnb is such a great stock and blah, 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 blah. Hey, it is awesome. Those articles are actually helping out Airbnb today. Not low on the volume end either. So it looks like Airbnb 1.7 million shares traded. Looks like it wants to keep on ripping over here. 3.4 million shares, sorry, 3.4% to the north side and holding the 100-day EMA every time it has come down. So obviously no clear support levels as like your your clear even dollar numbers or so. Maybe this 169.50 over here kind of stands out, but nothing really that I could have used to go long if you ask me. I want to see if I have any levels because I do have Airbnb charted, but not sure if I do have any levels. I do. So that breakout of what was that breakout would be 170, 169.43 breakout happening right now. We went through 170. Look, there could be some top around here at 172, 173 or so. And then if that one breaks, the next one being 174. So waiting for this 172 top get blown out and get all the way up to 174 on Airbnb. Not sure if that happens today, but if it does, I'm going to be absolutely lovely. I'm going to be very happy that this one's going to keep on going north side.
Brad, I want to give a shout out to a new member, Jerry Sarmiento or Gary Sarmiento. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green side and to the family. And also big shout out to Shenstone Charles for being a member for a year. Thank you so much, and so glad that exactly today, starting the second year of you being with us.
Thank you, Miss V, for welcoming our new members. I'm just throwing some orders over here just to layer my orders out. That way we can get back into this trade later on in the day. Okay, let's go check on Rivian. Rivian, after stopping us out 3 times, we tried the short 3 times and we got stopped out twice. So overall, I'm now sticking to the rules. New year, new me. Nah, I'm joking. But new year, but actually trying to get better by 1% every day. Me, So I'm gonna stick to my rules. I stuck to all my stops over here. Not letting my emotion kicks me out of many trades. Even though Roblox was a little bit of an emotional exit over here at the bottom. I was not really focusing on the tape a little bit, which would have given me a multiple dollar per share winner. But sticking to my rules, missed out on the final trade around 104, which I think I would have not gotten anyways. I would have waited for 105. So Rivian coming back down now under VWAP, looking for weakness in the market, which actually market's gonna give to me. We're back to VWAP, but if VWAP does not get if VWAP holds, then looks like there is still strength, up 0.5% on Nasdaq, and ES kind of flat with only 0.07% positive. Be active, chat active. I like it. Norwegian Cruise Lines, I forgot the ticker. NWL. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. SPY rejected at VWAP.
NCLH,
Yeah, NCLH. Good job, Miss V.
Yay.
Good job. Let's go check out NCLH. With 12 million shares traded today, where are we going to? NCLH. Obviously, your cruise liner is still having, I'm pretty sure, that the barrier blocker coming in from the CDC, telling people to not go on cruise lines for, I believe, for the rest of the year, if I remember correctly. That's a pretty big time span to throw out there, or was it indefinitely? I can't remember what the time span was, but CDC coming in and trying to mess with the cruise liners over there. But even then, today up 6% over here. Let's go see what Carnival Cruise Line's doing. Come on, Carnival Cruise Line also 5% up to the north side. So that whole idea over there of maybe it could work as a swing trade, but you don't want to be messing with the rules that come off over the weekend. I know a lot of people were asking about I forget what swing trade it was that you were asking about. Was it AMC actually? AMC swing trade into Monday. So I think it was, because I mentioned CDC could just come out and talk about don't go to theaters next because of New Year's years or whatever. And thankfully, nothing like that sorts happened, which would have been very devastating for AMC. So very happy to see AMC do what's doing it today, which is basically rejection of 28. We would like it to be above 28 and go play with 29 and 30 soon, but today up 1% while the markets are kind of just flat. Let's go check what IWM Russell is doing, which is what AMC is the biggest weightage of. 0.62% up on the day today, so very similar to over here. Well, not similar, but AMC up 1.5% over.
Boeing having a good day today.
Was AMC great memory? Thank you, Siri. What's up, Miss V?
Boeing, it's
Boeing.
up 3.5%.
Let's go check out Boeing. Boeing up 3.5%. You know, obviously you're a monopoly of a plane maker. Not many people out there make planes, or no one actually really makes planes outside of Boeing and Airbuses. If you're a commercial airline maker, so every time Boeing's price drops, it's just an easy long for me in my mind until that monopoly gets broken down somehow by another new company that just takes over the market share. So today we're currently up 3.5%. Ms. V just mentioned with 5 million shares traded. Started off at 202, and the breakouts, man, just a lot of stocks today that just gave you beautiful breakout longs, and Boeing was one of them. The one that I missed out today was Nvidia 300 breakout. Should have had that. There was absolutely no reason to not have that. That was pretty much the pre-market high break. Was a nice little a psychological number. We know 300 has been a bottom for quite a bit on Nvidia before it broke, and also a top for quite a bit before it broke to the top side too. So just not having that trade was very upsetting for me. Because look at it, we got $7 per share, and it never really came back to the downside. The prints were just green, 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 green. I just sat there watching it with disbelief that the stock was going to do what it's doing right now. Absolute disbelief in it, and it just kept going to 307. So, you know, you learn from your mistakes sometimes, but you also learn from just sitting there and watching and crying about not making a trade. So I learned a lot today from Nvidia just by not being in the trade. Apple looking to retest high a day. Let's go check out Apple over here. So we are looking at that 182.89, if I remember, if that's a number, or 182.86 for that $3 trillion cap mark on Apple. I think if we do hit that number today at some point, we're gonna look for a rejection coming in, because we have seen that before. So just waiting for Apple to go hit that price. I don't know if you want to take the long right now over here, or you want to take the breakout instead. I think the breakout would be better, especially later on in the day once volume picks back up. Or you can just buy the dips on the way down, because looks like Nasdaq could go a little bit lower back below VWAP here. Prad, all you could have done was short from 307 on Nvidia. Yeah, that's something I could have done, obviously, but I think I was too busy looking for a short on Rivian or something. Not sure what I was doing over there. I was just in absolute awe that the stock was ripping from 300 to 307. I think it was like in 5 candles, right? Within 5 candles, it just ripped there. 1, 2, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like literally 5 minutes. We're at 307, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The back of your head, ridiculous.
Hey, Brad, do you know that phrase like "yes, sir"? Do you know where it comes from?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I don't know where it comes from.
Okay.
It's just something that people say all the time. I think I actually have no clue why. Someone saying in chat?
No. I mean, yes.
Just say it back. Just yeah, I have no clue where it comes from. It's just something catchy. Maybe from a movie that chat might know. Most of these things are just from movies. GNPX 275. So GNPX actually broke 275 right now. Let's go. The volume spikes are keep on increasing. They're not stopping over here anytime soon. Looks like it wants to keep on going. Waiting to see if the stock is gonna go test $3 next. We actually haven't done when in doubt, zoom out kind of look on GNPX. So let's see what the chart looks like on the dailies. GNPX on the dailies looks like it could go to I could see this $3 bottom over here coming into play, but looks like we have managed to break above $3 a couple times and go as high as $3.30 or so. So there is a chance that the stock could break 3 and go to 3.30 instead of cracking down at 3. So I'd be a little careful if you want to short the $3. Especially with the amount of volume that the stock has, and the volume's increasing going into lunchtime. So it could turn off at 3, or it could just rip past 3, go up to 320, 330, and then turn down from there. So I'd be a little extra careful, especially because look at the amount of volume. I just got to throw out more orders over here in my other position. So let me just quickly go do that. Awesome. So coming back to GNPX, looking at the size on the bids, looks like people are there's more size on the bids than the offer. But what I do want to notice is this pattern playing out while the stock is going up. So right now we're coming a little bit to the downside, but there are inverse gateways just loading up on the bids over here. It looks like they just want to keep on pushing it to the north side. What is the float on this one? GNPX float is 45 million shares with a short float of 4.8%. DWAC and CFVI going on this headline. Let's go check out DWAC. 500,000 shares traded. Looks like we're looking for a spike. No real spike on DWAC yet. A little low on the volume end too. Let's go check out CFVI. 1 million shares traded so far. CFVI, there we go. Another big volume spike on CFVI. I remember a couple days ago or last week, sometime last week actually, someone called up CFVI and I thought this would be an absolute nothing burger, no volume spike, but there was a volume spike last time, something similar to today. So if you remember what day it was, anyone, maybe you might want to, correlate a little bit to see if the charts are moving similar to that day, and if so, we can expect a same move on the upside and on the downside. Right now, I'm just trying to see where the pull it up over here. Nope. Let me just do this. Go to 5 minute over here, and then there we go. We're already past last Friday's high, so waiting to see how high can we go. Obviously, let me make it a little bit bigger. So looking to see where the next level could be. 1145, 1150 maybe. Look for opportunity to short it there if the stock does go there for this consolidation range around 55 bottoms.
Oh wow, nice move to the upside.
Nice move to the upside indeed on look big volume spike. So I'm gonna go back to the 1 minute chart here for us.
And then Prad, can we take a look at GILT when you have time? Nicole is asking us. It's on Nasdaq, but it's Israeli satellite development firm.
For sure, GILT looks like 19% up right now with 1.2, almost 1.3 million shares traded. Held VWAP at one point today, and then I just transferred over the support to the 50-day EMA and just been holding that forever, waiting to see if we're going to keep on going higher to keep testing the higher days, which we have a couple times already and broke out. So maybe that pattern keeps on continuing if buyers keep on supporting the 50-day EMA, and eventually, it's got to gas itself out at some point and come back down to VWAP. Volume still on a lower end for an $8 stock. We want to see a lot more volume at least. So 1.2 million is not bad, but I would like for it to be a lot more liquid. With the current way that it's going, looks like it just wants to trend its way slowly up a little bit. PC Master Race, that's right, baby. Thoughts on Run? Up 9% today. Let's go check out Run with 2 million shares traded. Where's Run today? So Run with 2 million shares traded so far. I'm still not loading up the chart. Come on. At 35.98 looks like the high. So 36, 36, you can just round it up by 2 cents over here. Call it a nice and easy 36. Waiting to see if the stock is going to be able to go back to that high and actually take it out. Obviously, I don't know why you said 9% today. I'm only seeing 3.5%. So not much really going on the 9% move, but it is still up 3%. Join Discord. No, I will not, Nightbot. But yeah, guys, join the Discord. You know, fun community over there. We have people posting their dog pictures. We have people posting like their computer pictures. We saw Justin's pictures. We saw one of our other trader, Jeff D's, posting it, his beautiful pic setup over there too. And also a lot of conversations about stocks, options too, because you know a lot of people trade options on there. So if you want to have a nice community to talk
Trading
to,
humor,
trading humor, memes. So yeah, make sure you go join that up. MMAT up another 15%. MMAT up 15%. Let's go check this out. With 4.7 million shares traded today, are we reaping? I'm waiting for my chart. I'm pretty sure the chart's failed on me. It has indeed. So let's reload this bad boy. While we're doing that, we'll reload these two because these have failed too. Okay, so MMAT today with 4.7 million shares traded, with 2.87 being the high of the day. So 16% up right now, as you can see. Look at the consolidation coming in just slightly above $2.80. Looks like we're just gonna be you know, trading sideways over here a little bit until another spike can come in and take the stock either to the north side or to the downside. I'm gonna expect if 2.8 cracks, we find support at 2.7. But if 2.9 cracks to the high side, we go test that $3 and get a breakout of 3 most likely on MMAT. But obviously 5 million shares traded going into lunchtime. I'm expecting volume going down drastically, but if volume does not go down drastically, then you just get that nice little pop that everyone's waiting for to the north side. Best trading community ever. You rock. No, you rock.
Yes, stop console war. Besides that, saying that, ask yourself one key question. Did I hit the like button? And then check to be sure. Indeed, guys, so let me check. I did like, you see, and that's what we would really want you to do also. If you forgot, I know you're busy, I remind you. And if you just joined us, please make sure you like this video, turn it thumb black and to the upside. We need your help.
Thank you, Miss V. What is this guy sending me? What is Brian Buckley sending to me on Discord? Baba Ganoush? Why are you sending me a Baba Ganoush, bro? All right. Fun, $20 incoming. Really? So I want to go back to DWAC in that case, because CFVI was moving. Someone mentioned that DWAC and CFVI are moving off of some news apparently. So DWAC did ended up getting $100,000, 100K shares more traded, but it's not really moving. So I'm not sure why Fun is now going to move to 20. I'll pull it up though. Let's go check out Fun. So Day Trading Mom called us CFVI, DWAC, and Fun. Let's see if this one's going to... you said $20? Yeah, that's a long way out. So never mind. It's at $2.78 right now. We'll see. Eventually, you're hoping for a $20 move, I guess. So that makes sense. Yes, Miss V?
Yes, Brad.
I thought you had
say
something.
Anything, but trader formerly known as Frodo Baggins is asking us to take a look at Affirm.
Affirm?
Favorite one.
Let's go check out Affirm. So just looks like it cracked 96. We made a low of 95.47. Can I see the chart over here a little bit? Okay, that looks ugly. I can't really see any candles over here from the past. So Affirm looks like it wants to still hold up at the bottoms over here at 95s or so. If I do remember, I do have a line somewhere around 95 on Affirm. But you know, I'm still very doubtful of trading the stock long, because I guess 95 makes sense, but this is pretty much the IPO ranges for the stock, so makes sense. We did below 50, below IPO ranges all the way to $50. This was before the whole Amazon news that came out, so it looks like it wants to keep on going higher. I actually need to go throw out more orders here for some shares. So let me just do that. But yeah, for a firm, the whole idea is if they're not going to hold up in IPO ranges after having the partnership with Amazon, then you'd be pretty worried about it. So I do like the long over here, but you know, the stock could dip as low as $86 or even $90 before truly finding support. But every time we have dipped into this range of 96, 95 bucks, we have got a nice pop up to 100 or back above 100, so that could give you a decent swing trade on a firm. Well, talking about it, at the meantime, it already popped up about looks like 15, 20, 30 cents or so. So nice little long already on this stock. Let's see how far can we keep on ripping to. You think a firm will go back to 50 bucks? Yeah, probably not, to be honest, but anything is possible. Take a look at BCTX. 200,000 shares traded, looking for a volume spike, and there is absolutely no volume spike going on, but it is up 4% today with $8 stock, but no volume, nothing going on for intraday trading. So I'm going to go to Palantir because I'd expect Palantir to be moving a little bit, but still under our average price. So Palantir currently up 0.5%, but not really above our average, so that hurts me. Today with 17 million shares traded, holding up around a VWAP or so. We did dip below 18 bucks for 26 cents or so to the downside. Sorry, 16 cents below 18. Came back above 18, held that 18 test, and now we're holding the VWAP. So still looking good for the north side that we're gonna have in the future over here on this stock. You know, a lot of upside, at least in 2020, I believe. A lot of people are expecting Palantir to have a beautiful move this year, so I can't wait to be part of that. Walmart. Let's go check out Walmart. In the meantime, I quickly need to go over here and throw more orders maybe, because they're gonna run away without me, which is gonna hurt my feelings. All right, coming back over here, Walmart, which is, what is Walmart going to do right now? Down 0.5% almost, with 2.7 million shares traded. We're waiting to see if Walmart could reclaim its pre-market levels or so and kind of trade sideways there, be flat for the day. You know, if inflation ends up hitting and interest rates go up and everything, people are still going to be having to buy food. Even if food prices go up, people are most likely going to go buy from your wholesale stores like Costco, like Walmart, where the prices are technically cheaper than your mom and pop retailers that are, you know, like if you live in a condo, if you go right downstairs, most likely if you have a grocery store there, the Walmart prices are most likely going to be cheaper than Costco, cheaper than the mom and pop store. So the idea is I'm expecting Costco, Walmart, all these stores to find some money still, even with interest rates going up and inflation putting prices higher. So overall, I'm still bullish on these. We'll see where this one ends up going to. Obviously, today down about 0.5%, finding support just slightly below 143. Ignore that, never mind. So it's actually holding up at 143 and back above VWAP right now while we're talking about it. Zero innovation, but still a solid stock. Well, that's because they sell all the innovations that come out. So, you know, they don't really need to innovate too much on that side. All they need to do is sell the innovations that come out and then just sign all the innovations.
Prad, let's take a look at heat map. What's going on with the S&P 500 index by sector? All right, guys, S&P 500 pretty flat, up 0.11%. Everything is mixed. I can see a lot of red, a lot of blue. So let's start with the consumer sector. Cruise lines and travel sector is very positive today, and CLH is leading to the upside, up 6%. Airlines also having a wonderful day. AL, UL up more than 4%. Dell, ALK, and LAF up around 3%. Boeing is up 3.5%. Auto sector has a wonderful day. Tesla is up more than 10%, crazy. Ford and General Motors are up around 4%. Healthcare and Yeah, healthcare sector is mostly negative. Moderna at the bottom, down almost 8%, guys. Pfizer is down 3.17%. Banks are very positive. Wells Fargo, living to the upside, up 5%. It was also upgraded by Barclays today. Retailers are mostly negative. Home Depot is down more than 2%. Etsy is down 2.60%, though Amazon is up around 2%. Information technology and semiconductors are mixed. AMD is to the upside, leading up 4%, while this software sector is having a lot of negativity. Energy sector is very positive. Media and entertainment sector is mixed. Viacoms leading to the upside, up more than 8%. Facebook also slightly up, and Twitter is down 0.90%. Real estate sector is mostly negative. And basically that's how S&P 500 looks like right now.
Thank you, Miss V, for the heat map coverage. Looking for some opportunities across the board right now. Not really seeing anything. Looks like the market kind of gassed out. What else is also gassed out is my charts, because they don't want to be working either. So let's just quickly refresh this one over here. Pull up this bad boy. Hopefully my computer doesn't B-side at the next few minutes, because it looks like it's getting ready to. These are usually the symptoms that my computer goes through before it completely poops on me. So a little worried. We'll see what happens, obviously. Why is Pfizer down with the third shot teen news? So obviously, you know, looks like market did not acknowledge that news too much. People are not really worried about Omicron as much as, you know, as they first were in the first few iterations of the news articles that came out. So now that people are not worried about it, kind of ready to write off, and this is just my opinion, I think people and psychology of mindset of people are just not willing to stay indoors anymore, so they're just getting ready to write it off and move on from the virus over here. So because of that, I think vaccine plays are taking a little bit of a beating, obviously, because if market is going to keep on going higher, then the opposite of that is vaccinations have been going down. So that's why today markets, like in terms of markets, even though SPYs are flat, I'm looking at Nasdaq stocks have just been absolutely ripping, and people are not really worried about it. Even though Apple closed down stores, look at Apple today, right? Not closed down, but you know, there is a limit of how many people can go in stores in what's it called, in Montreal right now, and in New York, I think stores are actually closed down physically. So but even after that, they don't care, because it's Apple. They make money online. They don't need a couple of stores to be open to be making money. I can't remember the last time I put my foot inside an Apple store, and I buy products from Apple all the time for my parents, right? And that just goes to show, like, I'm just an online type of guy, and if there's one of me, then there's 10 of me, and then there's 10 of me, there's probably 100 of me. So it's just that mentality over there. Not in New York. Okay, I'm sorry. I might have gotten that wrong. I apologize. I thought it was in New York where they closed the stores. I think like six stores or something, but I might have got that wrong. I apologize if I did. BTC looking for 46K. Yeah, looks like BTC is just going to try and keep on going to the downside. I can't wait for my orders to hopefully get filled. Obviously, we did talk about BTC earlier. It did retrace quite a bit off those lows, but not just yet. It looks like it could go lower, at which point we'll be very happy, because I get to buy more Bitcoin. Miss V, are you going to buy more Bitcoin?
Absolutely.
Let's go. So Miss V is ready. I know Sean bought some already, so I can't wait for everyone on the team to have a nice bag of it.
Hopefully Lucas will get.
Lucas already has a full coin.
Maybe he has more now.
Yeah, it's true. Nvidia reversal here, question mark. Let's go check out Nvidia. So you're looking for a reversal to come in on Nvidia to the. Why are my charts dying? No. Yeah, my computer is gonna crash at any moment. I can feel it.
I don't like it.
I can feel it. This is what
like
happens. Like when my charts are dying on me, it's gonna You know what I have to do? I'm gonna have to restart Google Chrome before my computer dies on me. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Miss V, do you mind taking over for a couple seconds?
Sure, absolutely, guys. We can talk about likes for sure. So we're now 9 likes away from 700. We still have 2,600 people. And if you were waiting when to give us like, this is the perfect time, team. Please give us like. Again, if you don't know how to like, right under this video is thumb. Please turn it to the upside, turn it black, and we'll be happy. 1K is our goal, but we would really appreciate if we can break it, and potentially we can. All depends on you. We need your help, so guys, please support. And yes, definitely, guys, write in the comments names what you want us to take a look at, and maybe what are your most profitable trades today.
Thank you, Miss V. Awesome coverage over there. Yeah, quickly restarted Google Chrome. I think I need to reinstall Chrome actually, because I'm noticing could be the amount of extensions I have or whatever, just crashing my computer, putting my computer in blue screen to death mode, and you don't want to be holding that as your trading computer. So you know, as soon as I notice my charts dying on my computer, I immediately just restart Google Chrome because I'm not dealing with that.
Why is it happening all the time? I don't understand. Every time they come fix.
It's I don't understand either, because I don't have this problem at home.
Yeah.
So it's something about this computer over here. Gladly, if they allow me to open it and rebuild it myself, with way better parts, I will. But I don't think they want me to have a gaming computer here, which makes sense. I wouldn't leave this place if I had a gaming computer. So makes sense why. Obviously, this is a pretty good computer too. The parts in here right now are actually 10 times better than the parts last time, but it's still crashing, which doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't get it. Maybe the hard drive's corrupted or something, because at this point I don't understand what's going on. Switch to Firefox? Yeah, not gonna happen. Listen, Google Chrome is my #1. It could really eat all my memory, and I don't care. Google Chrome could literally eat my memory to zero, and I would not care. I just love Google Chrome to that much. I'm a Google Chrome simp. I am who I am. My name is my name. Here's the thing though, the Chrome at home has the exact same extensions, exact same apps and everything, and I have no problem with it at home. So why is it only on this PC over here? So there's something over here, there's a difference compared to the one at home. Maybe it's the graphics card, maybe it's something else. I don't know what it is, but I just love Chrome too much for me to give up on it. I know the issues with it though, but I can't give up on it. All right, Netflix. Netflix $5.90 now, indeed. So $5.90.50 being the low a day. We have to try along here, right? Eventually, like, this is pretty beaten up today. Not sure if there's any catalyst over here on Netflix that's actually pushing it down. Let's see if it's on our watch list. It is not on our watch list, so not sure if there's any catalyst over there. Maybe Miss V can see it on Netflix.
On Netflix, sure.
Yeah. Down 2% almost, and still not finding support at any point. So maybe bought stock. Everyone has already been saying that Netflix is overbought. There's nothing really good about it. You know, maybe a couple shows here and there. It's too hyped up and everything. It's opinions for some people. And then obviously people like me who think that Netflix can't have, it's not, there's too much good about Netflix for it to be going to the downside like this. So we're just looking for support. On the dailies, I did mention we could go to 585 if we don't hold up at 590. So we're looking for support to come in. Already up almost 50 cents from that 590.50 though. So if you took that long, let's go. Let's see where we can take it.
Brad, I don't see any news on Netflix that could affect it, but I actually found some interesting and funny news, and that's actually true. Ukrainian government furious at Netflix over insulting character portrayal. For those who watched Emily in Paris, I think you know what this is about, but I won't tell in a spoiler manner, but this is kind of funny.
All right, just quickly checking on my trades over here. Looks like these one needs to be repriced a little bit, so let's just do that. 95, we'll do 92.94, and we'll do 92.93, and we'll bring it all the way to the downside. Okay, now where are we going to? We lost Blockbuster for Netflix. Shake my head. Hey, man, listen. Netflix all day over Blockbuster. Come on. You think I want to get out of my chair to go rent a movie when I can just sit at home and just watch it without doing too much work? Come on, bro. Hey, Prad, what do you think about short RELI at $6.98? RELI at $6.98. I mean, obviously you're trying to get short in front of $7, and if 7 breaks, I guess you're looking for a stop out from there, and then have a risk to reward of, I'm not sure what your target is, but most likely 10-20 cents to the downside, while you're risking about 5 to 10 cents or so. The idea makes sense. I like it, but I want a lot more volume. $6 stock only trading 1 million shares, or it's close to 2 million shares, is not enough for me to push a lot of size on here. So I'm not going to be ready to take this trade at any point today. Maybe tomorrow, if volume picks back up on this stock, close to, 73 million shares traded at one time not too long ago. So no volume for me on this stock, but right now we are getting that spike up in volume and in price. So we'll see where it goes to, but that $7 trade, not for me. Millennials are so lazy, won't even go to the store. Hey, man, call it how you see it. I don't want to go to a store. What makes you think I want to get up and walk to a store and rent a movie that I have to go back in there and then put it back through this little box and then deal with people? No.
Honestly,
I call it how it is.
I came to the movie theater like maybe a week ago, and it was so bad because I literally can't even eat popcorn in there. You can't drink, nothing. Just sit.
I heard. You just have to sit there now?
I can. It doesn't go along in my head without popcorn and Coke,
Yeah. Or candy.
And candy.
Yeah, I know those. It absolutely doesn't make sense. So, like, what is even the point of going to theater now?
Yes, no point.
Right? So Rely coming in, taking out some volume over here, actually to the north side. So we're at 2 million, volume increasing, going through $7. Let's see if we're gonna keep on going higher. So I don't know if you took that $6.98 shorts, but obviously there you go. The idea would have probably not worked out because there was not enough volume to go short to the downside. Especially if you're someone who wants to, for some reason, be me. I don't know why. You should be yourself. You should look for what type of setups make you happy to be in, what type of setups make you money the most. Always focus on being yourself first, right? So, but for some reason, you just want to short stocks like I do. Then you want to also look for volume. You want to factor in your locate fees. You want to factor in your fees to actually enter the trade and get out of the trade. There's a lot more to being a short seller than just getting in short and just watch the stock go down, right? In my opinion, going long is a little bit easier, but at the end of the day, they're both the same mechanic. You're trying to make money, and money involves psychology. Psychology involves emotions, and if you're not able to manage your risk, your emotions, and all of the above, you get bent over. Roblox looks like selling is wearing off. Let's go check out this Roblox selling to be wearing off. We were trying to go long at Roblox at 98. It did go to 101. Are we cutting off at 99? So, yeah, there we go. We went long 98. We got stopped out immediately for a 30-cent loss. I got shaken out of it. And then we rip all the way to 101. Come down, but even though we're you're saying the selling is shutting off, what I am noticing is a lower low and a lower high pattern right now, which is usually a pattern for the downside. It's a channel that we're making all the way to the downside. Until that channel breaks, I wouldn't say the selling is being shut off. You want to see the 100-day EMA break to the north side, and you want to see probably the channel get cut off and the trend switch to the north side for it to say it's done. So yeah, we got a nice 60-cent pop over here, but I think it's still respecting the channel and the 100-day EMA. They lie. You can't eat at AMC. You can. AMC could be different. We're talking about Canadian theaters. We don't have AMC here. So Miss V was talking about CGX Cineplex in case you want to short them for not allowing Miss V to eat popcorn.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Don't get squeezed for popcorn when they stream at home. Right. My elbow's so itchy. I'm not sure why. All right, where are we going to? Some AMCs have a bar too. Yeah, we have a couple Cineplexes over here that have a bar. Well, it's called like VIP experience or something. They bring you alcohol apparently. Miss V's been there. I've never been there. They bring you alcohol and stuff.
VIP?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like a whole like a red lounge
Yeah, you
seat.
literally can like lay there. So cool.
Yeah, I've never been in there. One day I'll find someone to take with me, and you know, get
so
drunk out of my
mad
mind.
when they said you can't take. Like I'm literally going to the line to take my popcorn. And I'm like standing there. Excuse me, why there is nothing? They're like, food is not allowed. I'm like,
Give me back my money right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Refund everything. What are you telling me food's not allowed? Refund. Prad needs lotion. Guess you need bill for. No, I actually lotion myself every morning, buddy. Way too much, but it's just it's just a little itch over there. But I get it. I watch Bill Burr. Trust me, I love Bill Burr, man. The Boston man himself. Why would I not watch him? IMMX is going to $20 this week. Okay, I don't know about that claim, but we'll obviously we'll come back to it and sometime this week. And if it does go there, I'll be very happy for you because you probably have a sick price on this stock so far. Currently up 109%. Looks like we did break that sideways channel that we were creating to the downside and started creating a different sideways channel around VWAP. Just slightly above $7 or so, waiting for a volume to pick back up sometime after lunch. You know, we're at 12:30 right now. We got about a half an hour in lunchtime and an hour and a half for market movers. So volume to pick back up sometime from now until market movers end, so we can rip all the way back to the day's high and probably get rejected one more time is what I'm expecting, because if we didn't manage to break out over here, there is no chance that we're going to break out another time if the volume doesn't get really ramped up in volume. So that's just my idea. We'll see what happens on IMMX later on in the day, obviously. Okay, enough about food in theaters, guys.
Yes.
This is crazy. Like one topic just bleeds into the whole conversation. No more food in theater topics. Thoughts on HMIX on New York, on Amex. I have no clue where I'm pulling that on, so I can't pull it up. SPCE, I'm gonna try to see if HMIX is on Nasdaq. Let me see. HMIX. It's not even a ticker, so you probably are misspelling it. GMEX. HIMX. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't find anything here. HIMX on Nasdaq. Okay, there we go. Something actually popped up. I was going to lose my mind. Okay, HIMX with 16% of the downside today. Hey, finally a stock that is actually down more than 10%, so I can educate people on what SSR means, because we haven't got the chance to today. So anytime a stock goes on more than 10% for the day on the downside, you cannot short it by just taking out liquidity off the bids. You have to get picked up on the offer. So HIMX is one of them today, down 16%. Even tomorrow will be on SSR 2. So technically it's supposed to be harder to short, but doesn't mean that you can't get short. Finding support above $13, waiting to see if the stock can, you know, it could probably even go all the way down to $12.50 or even $12 to find support based on this intraday action, daily candle action that I'm noticing right now. So it could go as low as $11.50 or $12.50 if it doesn't find support in these ranges that it's currently in, and then bounce back to somewhere around VWAP. So keep your eyes peeled for HIMX. Looks like a couple days ago we got those crazy ramp up moves. Well, not a couple days ago, all the way from $10 till $16. So we're just waiting to see if there's any profit takers at the high coming to the downside and any supply coming in at the bottom over here for the longs at the same time.
Prad, the GNPX is trending on the chat. 45 million free float on that name.
GNPX with the 100 million shares traded today on GNPX for a $2 stock. This is what I'm talking about. You know, multiple times you guys pull up or make give us tickers that are $2 to $3 stocks and are only doing 1 million shares, that's not enough liquidity for a $2 stock, at least, because they don't make a lot of moves. They move in pennies, and if you can't even take a lot of size, then you get trapped very easily by the whales. I'm waiting for my charts to load up here. Since that one does not want to load up, we'll pull it up on the 5-minute instead, and talk about it over here. So 120%. We're waiting to see how the stock obviously behaves at $3. We did get up to $2.98, and now we're seeing a little bit of a rejection come in. Designation. Why'd you have to do that?
Because I don't speak English. I want to talk like Siri. Yes, that name is because it has news that FDA grants fast track designation for company's lung cancer treatment.
I like
Those are
it.
the
Yeah.
news for
Awesome. Thank you for the news, Miss V. So GNPX, Miss V just gave you the catalyst over there. We're waiting for this $3 push. Push through the $3. Predict your best short for 2022. Oh my. That's a question and a half right now, isn't it? What is a good short for 2022? Yeah, I don't know, man. For someone who shorts a lot, I don't know the answer for that question.
Roblox.
Roblox.
Roku.
Miss V going on fire over here. Miss V, you really want the viewers to be mad at you?
No,
Yeah.
it was a joke. It was a joke. Depends who you're asking, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true. Depends who you're asking, indeed. Apple for sure. I don't know about Apple for sure. Sure, I wanted to say Rivian, but man, there's a lot of buyers up for Rivian. People are just loading up on Rivians at 95, 96s. So I don't really know. These guys are not getting ready for it to drop. I don't think Rivian is gonna go to 76 or so. I wanted to, because that shows me that there's some normality in this world. The stock is $1 billion in debt or so. How are we up at 102? Go back to the original IPO price around $70 or so. Obviously, those are all just theories and opinions. The only thing that matters is the market sentiment and how the market disseminates information and moves it. Where the buyers are, where the sellers are, and where the games are being played by the algorithms. That's all I care about. At the end of the day, those are the only things I care about. How long to hold a Bitcoin share? Until you think that you are okay with the amount of money that you see in there, or you are okay with where the stock price is at. So wherever your target is. My target is $100,000 per Bitcoin. So until Bitcoin is 100,000, I'm not getting out of it. I'm not moving out of the line. But that being said, I'm currently buying in at 46, 45,000. If Bitcoin goes to 70,000, you think I'm not gonna take out at least 30 to 40% off my bag? Yes, I'm taking out 30 to 40% of my bag, or if anything, I'm pulling out my original investment and I'm leaving the rest on that table for to play house money. So I'm probably going to do a couple of those strategies. So it all depends, up to you. We'll see where it goes to. I'm seeing a couple articles say, what are the articles saying? It's basically saying with inflation and interest rates and everything coming in, you're seeing a lot of billionaires actually go to cryptocurrency to park their money in. So if that ends up being true, then you see companies like Tesla are actually going to also fluctuate based on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to 100K, Tesla is now worth a little bit more because they own Bitcoin on their portfolio, on their balance sheet. So if Bitcoin goes up or Bitcoin goes down, that's going to move big companies along with it. So that's why I'm very bullish about it. A lot of people are parking money in it. My target's 100K plus, but at the same time, I'm going to take profits on the way up there.
food has arrived. I can smell it.
I can smell it a little. Made me hungry. Made me a little hungry for sure. Roku moving. Let's go check out Roku. Where is Roku going to? 2.7 million shares traded today. It has come off quite a bit off those 240 highs. I mean, 238.40 is the high day. So, I'm just saying 240 because it's closer to that number. So 238.40 was the high day. Came off of it quite a bit, way below VWAP. Actually found support at $230, and now we're got a $2 pop, almost $2.50 pop off of it. We're looking to see if we're gonna break above VWAP, but look at this consolidation here for about 15-20 minutes or so. I'm expecting a rejection again at the VWAP, but if that doesn't happen, then you may just get another pop back into these ranges and then reject around these ranges. NFLX off the 590 was a good call, and volume incoming. Awesome. I'm glad that you made the trade out of that, because I didn't have the nuts to make that trade out of it. 590 was just in theory a nice and even number to look for a long. So that 590.50 buyers came in. Looks like we actually went back to 590.50. No, sorry. So this was actually the dip to 590.50, and now almost $3.50 in the money if you look at the offer moving to the north side. Actually, not $3.50, $3 in the money, sorry, if you look at the offer, but technically you should be looking at the bids, because that is the easiest way for you to punch out of your longs right now if you wanted to get out. So on that number, still up a decent amount per share. Okay, I need to take a quick little break on my throat for a second here. All right. You can't inflate anything. Oh, it looks like you guys are arguing about Bitcoin. I'm going to ignore all those comments. Roblox was a good short off the open. Where's Roblox going to? Roblox was a great short off the open indeed, Mr. Buckley. You are not wrong about that. The 105 all the way down to 97. My God. Absolute beauty for sure. Still a lot of weakness coming in. Looks like Micron was one of the only trade over there. Actually, we'll ignore this comment. We'll move on from this one. AMD for a long. Let's go AMD for a long. So looks like we are slightly under 150 right now, almost 50 cents under 150 actually. This could be a spot where, I'd like to look for a long in AMD, slightly above VWAP 2, 149 or so. Looking at the overall market right now, I don't really want to be making any trades, low volume end on the overall market, and I just want to manage my buyout that I'm in. That's kind of working against me, but at the end of the day, not worried about that trade either. What I'm trying to get down to is there's no real execution to be made just yet. I think you're just asking to get fingerprinted. Volume has been taken out. We're about to be 20 minutes into the end of lunchtime, so if lunchtime can end and volume pick back up on the markets, there could be some trades to be made. But I think AMD could hold up at VWAP right now around 149. But what are the chances that if NASDAQ starts cracking to the downside, or if SPYs start cracking to the downside, that AMD holds up over here? Very slim. So if NASDAQ goes to VWAP and cracks much below VWAP, the chances are AMD goes to 148 or so. And hence, I don't want to be going long just yet. Low volume period, no entry for me right now.
Hey Brad, can we take a look at Home Depot? It's down more than 2%, and I don't see any fresh news on Home Depot, but I found this. This is an article from yesterday that Health Canada doing recalls of shampoos sold at Costco, Dollarama, Home Depot, mosquito traps, and Urban Planet kits. Something going wrong. Hope you didn't buy shampoo at Costco recently.
I do buy Costco shampoo, but what was the shampoo brand?
They don't say the exact.
Well, I'm screwed.
No, it's okay.
I'm screwed. Makes sense. Well, why clumps of hair comes out every day in my shower. It makes sense.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm scared right now. I'm not gonna shower for the rest of the month. We'll see what happens on these recalls over there. I don't want to be losing my beautiful hair. I need Miss V to color it blonde for you guys eventually.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Home Depot over here today almost down down 2.5% with 1.8 million shares traded. Looks like it is currently holding up just slightly below the 100-day EMA, looking for the stock to go back to the lower day or even back to VWAP, either direction once volume picks back up. We have, somewhat found support at 404, even though we did dip slightly below 404 to 403.26, finding support over here, and then inching its way back to the highs over here that we're looking at. I think there's a chance we consolidate sideways for a little bit along with the market, and then maybe pick back up to VWAP or break another leg to the downside. Either direction is going to be pretty bad for Home Depot, I guess, because down 2% today. Look, Turkish lira. Okay, any?
We'll do currencies.
Yeah.
Like in.
I don't have entitlements for it. I can't even pull it up.
No, I'll do them later.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
You want me to put your face on, or let me know when you're ready. Yeah.
Just 1 second.
AMC. Someone is mentioning AMC. We'll give Miss V a couple seconds here. Let's see what AMC is doing at 27 almost. So it looks like we did dip below 27 today. We shot right back above 27. AMC is actually down on the day today. No, that's not good. I think AMC closes above 27 today without a doubt. But obviously, we'll see if the market agrees with my statement over there and take us over there to the north side. Back in the green for my CERN, and let's throw it to Miss V.
Yes, guys, let's take a look at Turkish lira and other currencies. Canadian dollar is up almost 1%. US dollar is up 0.37%. Euro, Australian dollar, British pound are all down. Euro and Australian dollar are down almost 1%. Japanese yen is up 0.19%. Swiss franc is up 0.76%. Russian ruble is flat. Turkish lira is down 2.30%. Wow. Bitcoin is slightly up on the day, 0.61%, and now at 46,600, while Ethereum is up 2.13% and now at 3,700. That's, guys, what's happening with the currencies. We were also talking about Tesla levels. I'm really interested in that 1170 level. Again, my idea was if it breaks 1170 to the upside, there are high chances for stock go all the way to 1,200s. But it didn't do that. It just moved a little bit until 1173, then got rejected and went all the way to the downside. Congratulations to Prad on that short trade. And basically looks like Tesla is now trying to get back to that 1170 level, and I'm excited if it's gonna break it or not. And looking for those levels a little bit more in details, let's take a look at trade ideas, trading view. So basically this is the level I'm talking about, 1170, and if it breaks, I can see the room all the way. Yes, please keep me signed all the way until 1,200. I mean, so it's again in here. Hopefully, it will break that level today at the power hour.
That food smells so good. It's making me hungry. All right. What are we going to do? Thoughts on Fiverr. Okay. F5VR, if I remember the ticker. FVR. FVRR, yeah.
Meanwhile, we've got a super chat from Shots2. Thank you so much. Thank you for the look at HD. I appreciate it. You're very welcome, guys. Thank you for your super chats, for all the support. And not trying to be annoying in here, but let's take a look what's up with the like button. Oh, it's me doing a little Tesla analysis in here. 818 likes now, guys. We know that we like 888 number also here. So go rush, let me know in the chat who is the like number 888, and again, please help us to break 1,000 likes to the upside. All you need to do is just click this button.
Thank you, Miss V. So Fiverr really low on the volume, man. 100,000, sorry, 400,000 shares traded, $100 stock. You want to see a lot more volume. And, you know, I didn't even know the stock was on public before Sean and I were talking, like, I believe 6 months ago or so. And I was like, what? The stock is actually on the market. I wish I knew. Like, you know, I remember using their services and everything, but now I actually don't know how popular their services are. They were blowing up at one point. Everyone was, you know, freelancing with them, but I don't know how the numbers are anymore. Today, Fiverr obviously down 3%. Not sure if Fiverr wants to take this to a direction where you know, back to the north or back to the south or anything. But if you look at the dailies over here, oh, ignore that chart. That looks, why did you do that to me? So we'll put that back over here and just make that a little bit bigger because my OCD can't accept it. All right. So if you look at it on the dailies over here, you can see somewhat of a bottom just slightly above $108. So if you just use that $108, $109 to go long, you might just get a decent scalp out of it, but very low on the volume end. So you know, no volume scares me absolutely. Have a look at Baba for sure. And real quick, I just want to go look at these positions over here because they don't want to be giving me orders for some reason. So let me just throw out some orders. Take that one out, throw one down here also, take that one out, throw that one down there. And instead of them not giving the orders, we're going to just take it from them. 96, 95, 94. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Let's give me the orders now. So Baba, let's go back to Baba. Looks like Baba, we were talking about the 120 holding up. So instead of 120, it bounced off of this time at 120.32, kind of almost making that triple bottom, but not really, I guess. But like, you know, double bottom over here. Holy moly. And then coming almost back to that double bottom, almost making that triple bottom and bouncing off this 120.30, now making a high day currently at 120.66, 121.67, sorry. And let's see if it has strength and volume to keep on going higher. Obviously the volume end kind of lower, but we are getting close to 1 o'clock where volume could pick up drastically and start ripping some of these stocks and positions to the north side, NASDAQ being one of them. NASDAQ is now actually not going sideways anymore. Well, I guess it is still stuck in this channel if you think about it, but finding some sort of volume to or even momentum to climb back to the range high over here on NASDAQ. And SPYs are still just resident sleeper, no volume, putting me to bed, watching paint dry. Apple broke 182. Good call out, my friend. Let's go check out Apple over here. Apple did break 182 to 182.17. We want to see if the stock can manage to go test 182, 89 or 86, whatever that number is. Tesla is sitting, preparing to climb to 1200. Wonder if it would happen today. Tesla is Prad. So looks like Tesla's breaking out. Miss V, I'm surprised you didn't call it out. Let's go check out Tesla.
I was just talking that they're trying to break that 1170 level. Yeah, so...
Oh, while I went to go pee, you were talking about
yes.
it? Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how come
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say a single word? So, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Tesla is indeed getting ready to go back to what the high day over here. I'm not going to go short again because I'll take my win on Tesla and I'm moving on from it. So
Great job,
I'm not touching this one. This
Right
is too
decision.
scary.
Absolutely.
Too scary for me. Especially when the market's ripping right now, man. Look at this. The market's getting ready to go to the north side, and I don't want to be run over by this behemoth of a train that we call Tesla.
Yeah, and that 1170 level looks strong to me.
The 1170 level?
Yeah.
I'm still dealing with my buyout stocks over here, so just waiting for them to start paying me once again. All right. Tesla needs to break 1175 for a breakout. Makes sense. The high day being 1174.19. Do you think Tesla really goes higher than 10% today? I mean, we're already higher than 10%, but like, how much higher can you go? Like, this is a $1 trillion company.
I mean, in the morning when I got into my losing short, I was thinking exactly the same.
Yeah.
Wow, Tesla like is up 5%. Like, come on, where are you gonna go? 10%? It's now up almost 11%. I'm done. You never know with this name.
That's a good
Oh my God, I
point.
screwed everything.
That's a good point. You never know with this name. All right, PayPal pump again on CNBC. Apparently, let's go check out this PayPal pump. PayPal now up at 195 almost. So it looks like we, with the high day being 195.01, I think we just now touched it and instantly got back under. Let's see if we're gonna have another swing up to the north side and actually break out of 195 over here. My guess is probably not, but that was a pretty big volume spike. I'm not sure if that volume spike is even legit. Go to the dailies, and it looks like it is. So that volume spike is somewhat legitimate. It could have been stops getting blown over there for that volume spike, or people actually coming in and pushing that long at 194 because it was on CNBC. So either way, whatever it is, PayPal looks like it wants to go a little bit long over here. What about MindMed today? MMED. MindMed. I don't really trade MindMed, but I can pull it up. MED. Mind Medicine and I thought they were on New York. They weren't? Or Nasdaq. What? Am I tripping? MMED on NIO. So NIO is what, TSX?
OTC markets, I believe. No.
Oh, OTC. PK. I can pull it up on the Toronto, but doesn't look like it's doing any volume over here. Delisted Big Daddy. Okay. Thank you. MNMD. There we go. MNMD on the there we go. We figured it out.
What would we do without you guys?
We figured it out. The rock star community of trading.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. MNMD on Nasdaq. 2.8 million shares traded today. What is the chart looking like? Really? 100%. Oh, not the Toronto chart. Ignore that chart. Up 10% today. So it looks like it wants to hold up slightly. It looks like it's a little low on the volume end, right? Anytime a stock, which is $1 or so, only doing 2 million shares, I don't like that, because we want to see 20 million shares. We want to see 200 million shares on a stock that's moving only $1. But today up 10%. With the 2 million shares, it's still enough to get a decent amount of size and then ride up the momentum to the north side, obviously. So not bad for MindMed today, 10%. I think this was the Kevin O'Leary company, right? This was the first interview we had with Kevin O'Leary.
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
so MindMed over here, if you guys haven't seen the interview, just roll it back on on YouTube, and just type in TraderTV.Live Kevin O'Leary MindMed, and you'll find it.
Absolutely. By the way, I can see that a few people talk about Rely again. It's going to the moon, up almost 16%, Prad.
Let's go check out RELI over here. RELI indeed getting that bump to the north side. So I think people were looking for short at 690. Aren't you glad I told you not to short this bad boy? Well, look at it rip right now, almost 750 or so. Looks like 750 came with a little bit of a big candle, rejection candle. Well, look at the increase in volume right now at the end of lunchtime. We still got 5 minutes or so for the official lunchtime ending, but that doesn't have to mean anything. We're coming into volume spikes right now all over the place in the market, and Rely being one of them. 14% up right now, and we want to see how the stock behaves. That looks like $8.20, and I'm saying that because on this day, which was the big increase in price for that day, and the biggest volume spike of that day too, the stock went from 315 up to 828. So we're looking for a retest of these prices around $8 or at $7.80, $8 or $8.30. So one of these prices to come in and show some rejection. In the meantime, I'm gonna go over here. Ignore that. That looks so horrible. We're gonna start taking out some profits because the stock is just pain in the butt. So we're just gonna take out some size and just realize some money. I'm actually paying fees right now because I'm taking out liquidity. I'm just bored of sitting here. I'll get back into this position later on. Thank you for the free money, but we're gonna call it quits on that one. I'm too tired of just sitting there holding it to give me my fills. Like, notice how liquid it was over here, and then over here it was just not liquid, and we're just stuck. Like, I'm not dealing with that anymore, because the chances are the stock could stop working on the short for me and actually rip above the high of day, which was at 93.05 or so. I don't want to be stuck short over here. Although granted, I've been long, I've been short, I've been long, I've been short, I've been all over the place. I'm not holding it if it's not going to print enough for me. So the volume just died drastically, and that's why we're getting out. Macy's. Let's go check out where Macy's is at. 11 million shares traded today. The boss, both the bosses are back in their chairs today. Looks like they just had a meeting, and we're fired. Oh no, we didn't hit our goal over here for
That's
one.
because you didn't like, guys. I was telling you.
Yo.
Yes. Wait, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. Please give us a chance. Team, please like the video.
First day of the new year, I get to call my mom and tell her I'm fired. What a day.
Crazy.
First day of the
What
new
a
year.
day
What a
indeed.
day.
Ooh la,
Yeah.
ooh la la. By the way, Tesla 1175, guys. Tesla broke it to the
What?
upside.
Really?
Yes, let's go. Literally, why couldn't it happen here when I was waiting for that?
It's gonna happen now though, because Tesla is that kind of a stock, and it just loves screwing people over. At least it loves screwing me over. I think it has potential to really go from here based on how it's been trading. You know, higher highs, higher lows. That 1175 did break. And yeah, we're waiting to see what number are we expecting next. 1180? Like, what's next? 1200? Like, what is actually next for Tesla?
Well, as I can see, it has all the chances to go to that 12.
1200?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people are saying too. So what, like, I don't know what's gonna stop it, right?
Literally 11% to the upside. Crazy.
And this is a $1 trillion company, like 11% of the upside. No problem. Just smooth sailing. But I guess those numbers were pretty drastic. They were pretty big catalyst for it, right? You know, people were only expecting I think 250 to 280,000 cars to be delivered,
Yeah.
and they delivered what 306.
I'll tell you exactly.
I think it was 306 or 360. It's either 306 or 360. So that was a pretty big, drastic beat in expectations over there. So congratulations to our boy Elon Musk.
It sold 936,000 vehicles globally in the last year.
But last quarter was what, 306 or something? Yeah, 306,700.
3008, yes.
Awesome. Man, my
Let's
memory.
go, Tesla.
It's still ripping? Yeah,
I mean, news
yeah.
term. Great
Yeah.
company.
Delivered 300,000 cars in one quarter. Beautiful.
And none delivered to our doors, Prad.
Sorry, Miss V?
And none of them delivered to our doors, Prad.
Yeah, I don't think I can ever buy one, Miss V. I'm not that rich. Please.
One day, dream big.
All right, McLaren. Forget a Tesla.
Yep.
Forget a Tesla at that point. You want me to dream big?
Okay, not that big.
I'm
okay?
dreaming all the way big. That's right. Lucid long-term $120 says Harry Potter. So Lucid, we were talking about Lucid at $40. Where is Lucid today? Lucid above 40, all the way up to 84 actually. Not bad, but then coming back down right now, trying to find support at 50 maybe, or even 39 could be where it finds support a little bit. Very happy to see Lucid up. Let me see that point. Come on, 666. No, go. Let me see that 666 over here, and then I can flip off from you. You know you want me to show that number. Come on, Matt. Every day I see it. Today's the only day I haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna be here a little bit longer until I see 666%. I don't think I'm gonna see it anyways. Lucid Motors coming downside a little bit right now. Let's see where the support could be. Obviously, I did say 40, 50, 40 over here. This range bottom. And then the next one could be somewhere around these ranges high, around $40 flat. So I think they're going to want to paint this chart to 40 or VWAP to 40 at least. Miss V said, ooh la la. Pratt said it too. Hit the like for their good work. Thank you, DKK. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. NES is way down. I believe this was a dollar stock last time I pulled it up. Let me go see where it is. On the Amex? NES. It is on the AMX. There we go. I pulled it up. So it was around $1 or $2. Currently it's at 3 with 8 million shares traded. Waiting for the chart to load up. Yo. Nah, I'm good. I'll eat it in a bit. So NES currently looks like $3.20 or so, getting ready to maybe pop, but I don't know. I'm not sure if the pop will even come in. Look at the pattern overall, lower highs, and then we have this bottom over here around $3.12. There is a chance that the pop could come in and you know, take it back to VWAP, but I'm expecting weakness around VWAP again, just how the stock has been trading overall. With 6% up today though, even though the momentum intraday has just been downside, but you know, the pop from looks like Friday's close, putting the stock up at a nice 6% up. mRNA down in the dumpster. Is it still going to the downside? It could be because, you know, obviously the market's trying to go higher and higher. The Santa Claus rally is still there, especially in AMD and NVIDIA and whatnot. Santa Claus really came in with rocket boosters today. So Moderna being on the opposite side, 232 the bottom of the day, 231 low a day, but looks like we have been trading above 232 quite a bit now for mRNA. And the psychological level obviously just being 230, I guess. The next one after that would be, I think, 210, if I remember correctly, on Moderna. And if 210 gets taken out, then I think that's an issue, obviously, right? I'm so pumped for 2022. Yeah, me too. Trust me, me too. I'm very excited, very happy. Can't wait to level myself as a trader and as a human in every aspect in front of all of you. So join us for the journey every day, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock over here at Market Movers. Almost said Memes and Movers. 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, Market Movers. 8:30 till 11 o'clock, you have the morning show with Neil, Brandon, Sean, and Miss V. And then again, back at 2 to 4, they're back on after I go for my break, or I call my day with you guys. So full day show for all of you guys to enjoy, grow along with, and learn from each other's experiences, and have some fun while we're doing it. So if you enjoy it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, do all of that good stuff, and help us out. Let's all watch Prad grow in front of us. I bet you'd like that, huh, Tyrone? Prad, what you got as a yearly hold? I got SoFi, I got Palantir, I got... Why am I drawing a blank? DraftKings, and I got Meta ETF. So let's actually go through that real quick. Palantir currently down 20 cents on my position. Not a problem, though. You know, this is a yearly hold or so. We're looking for a much bigger move. Very happy seeing Palantir actually be flat on the day around 18.20. You know, it just goes to show that there's great support around $18 for Palantir, and we can't wait for the stock to go back in those 20s and those 23 ranges, obviously. That's when I remember trading Palantir, and then there's the all-time high, I think, is around, what, 4? There it goes. I don't know if you guys can see me, but my computer is completely down at the moment.
All right, Trader Prad just crashed out. We were having... Yeah, I know I don't have the mic on here. Hold on a second. We just had a complete crash here as Neil and I sitting here trying to finish our food. We just had a big meeting about everything, and we were like, oh my God, let's do this. So, okay. Trader Prad has crashed, so if we can get Mark or somebody here, Maggie, I don't know where Brendan is, something like that, but all right, help in the chat right now, so hopefully you guys can come through. I know Prad looking to fix, what, you just have to restart your computer?
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's, I don't know, I mean,
I'll just review some of my trades here.
Actually, one thing is moving right now. I want to go to IMMX pretty quickly here. It broke back above VWAP. I've been short this thing pretty much the entire day. Now looking for a 7 break right now. It's holding up pretty strongly, but it has broken down towards this 660. Breaks that again, I think it's done for the day. That jewel has found a little bit of a bid. Those are the two things I happen to be in right now.
I pretty much happen to be in everything. Okay,
You
so
sell everything.
our XPEV trade worked out, man. We waited for 50 flat here. Can you guys switch like you were before, or? Oh, we are. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, so XPEV right here, back up to 50 bucks or so. So that's going to be a good winner for us. We've been averaging into this one all day, so we'll see if it continues to go up. We did get out on the low side, so basically just protecting some of the gains that we had here on XPEV. Looking through, we can do a quick little rundown of some crypto here. Again, like 46.3. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're all kind of dripping down a little bit here today, but not that much. I was sort of expecting more of a movement when we came back and had some traders come back on the desk today. It just doesn't seem like it's coming through on that side. Update on the PayPal trade today. In 190.50. Unfortunately, we let this thing go all the way up to 195, and then we tell it if it breaks 194, we want to get out, so we do that. So a quick 350 made there on PayPal, still near its highs as well. And we're into AMD right now, 70 cents in the money. We danced with this a little bit, averaged into it on VWAP here, and then now we'll see what happens as AMD trying to take back off. So average price on AMD 149.45, and you can see that's basically just riding this volume weighted average price. So I like AMD here on a move back to the upside. Hopefully that will work out moving forward here, but those are the trades I'm working with. Oh, and I do have, this is another thing here. AMC is coming up to a very, very interesting level where we started to go long in the first place. So I think it's time to put on another trade here with AMC and see if we hold this 26.50. So that's something I'm going to do right now. Put on an AMC trade against 26.50, meaning we need at least 50 cents of a winner to be 1-to-1 here.
Yeah, I'm going to start looking back at Uber as well, because that top at 44.40 came into play the same play. If you're watching the morning show, you know we're looking at CCL for a long and then a reversal on a bit of a break, and I did the same thing on Uber, and I want to go right back to that well, because you go to last week on Uber and you had this double top, you had a 44 high, but then you had this double top at about 44.40. It then broke 44 even, gave you the short at 44.40. So again, ignore that even dollar level, let it break up, go to the multi-day high, and then it gives you that short. It's bounced off VWAP. So now I'm looking at this floor at about 43.25. As long as it holds that, I think it's making another run to the top. It does so, I'm looking to short it again. Otherwise, it's 43.24, that's your support. And the reason I say that's like CCL is because different chart, pretty much the same thing. Ignore the 21.50. 2180 was a high on the 15-minute time frame, also on the daily chart. Shorted at that level instead of 2150. The only difference is I had the long CCL as opposed to in Uber where I was only short. And then CCL is giving you the same look. It ends up holding that initial breakout from the morning, holds higher above 21. You can then possibly then retest that 2180, be a short at that price again. Otherwise, your support is pretty clear at 21 even. So I'm kind of looking at some of the same movers. And of course, I mean, look, you can't get too far away from these parabolic runners or whatever you want to call them. The one that I 1,000,000% missed out on, I could have said like 1,000%, I suppose, is that that GNPX, because I kept typing it wrong in my system, so I kept on forgetting about it. GNPX is still screaming to the upside. Now, there was a failed 3-break here, got to 04s, came back down, but it's held this level back here at 265. It's held VWAP. It's up 120%. This thing just continues to scream. Although on the daily chart, it finally got to a level, not just $3, but the 200 period moving average as well. So it's run into some churn up here. If it retests $3, that's the one level I'd go to short. I haven't gotten into it yet, but this stock is doing way too much volume to ignore. It's close to that $3 level. It's also the 200 period moving average, and it's done a failed break. If it comes up there again, you can't break the high, it's a short. But 305 is looking pretty solid for a long break as well. So willing to go both directions in this one. I'd much prefer the long breakout being power hour though.
Power hour. Yeah, so I was just looking, I heard Prad talk a little bit about Palantir here today. So this is a name, definitely. It's come back in a little bit. We've just been long off the open. I'm still trying to get this 18 low bid here. Now that I look at this, I like Palantir at this level. It's just, right now the market's kind of just barcoding. So I don't know if it's going to be worth stepping into a Palantir right now, back down near 18 and change. Let's see if it can crash a little bit, and not crash, but let's see if it can come back in, which it's doing right now to come back into this level where we're sitting here with a bid. I'm sitting here at 1806. So if that can come through, I think that's something that we'd also like to have here, an 1806 or so bid on Palantir. So that's just another name, one more name here that I'm looking at. Excuse me, to get into. AMD's moving. AMC just took a nasty little dive though. So this is a name here where we are waiting for this to drop down. It's very, very close. My next bid, which is going to be more shares, is in the 80s here. So we're going to be down in the 80s, which is coming up right now. That'll probably be the last straw that we take for AMC. And I'm just going to use this bottom wick here. It's 25.75, 26.75. If that hits, then we know that we're probably going to be, or that we are, I guess, wrong on this name. And we'll just look to move on AMC here. So looks like it's trying to take that out right now. That little bottom wick down here, 26.75. Ooh, we were just at low 80s. Looks like it tipped down and hit us, missed us, sorry, at 89 there. But we're lower than that. Our average price right now on AMC is 27.40. So we're 40 cents out of the money here on AMC, and we'll look to see if it wants to retake those levels upside. I think it's another long punch if we take out this 27.30 area. Why not? Why can't we revisit up here as the Nasdaq's starting to go upside as well?
Yeah, the Nasdaq trying to get back. One name that has had no trouble. Well, I shouldn't say no trouble, but has had very, very little trouble heading to the upside is going to be Boeing. And you're going to see a lot of patterns like this. I mean, Uber, same chart. CCL, same chart. Double top up here. It didn't, after making the top at 210, it didn't then make a higher high before failing. It actually made the same break at 210. So I think you can just use the even dollar level at this point. But once again, it pulls back, holds that 10 o'clock support level, and is now barcoding above VWAP. So you're looking at this.
Your mic is off. Neil's mic is off.
My mic's off? Okay, so is it good? Are we good? Okay, so hopefully, apologies if you guys didn't catch it, but similar chart to both Uber and also what we looked at in CCL is Boeing for those sort of reopen style names here. Holds a higher low, holds that double top. I think what is a little bit different here is we are above the 50 period in the midst of a breakout, so that does make me favor the long in support, but then looking for that consolidation break. So Uber, I'm willing to short at that high if it goes back there again. CCL, I'm looking to short that one if it goes back there again, whereas Boeing, if it were to reclaim that high, I mean, you still have, going back to early December, you've got 212 up here, which gives you $1 to $1.50 on a 210 break, 210.50 break, and you've got a break of the 50 period, which is holding up right now. So I like I like Boeing just a little bit more. You're above this previous resistance point, at least if you break out the high, you're above that previous resistance point. So I'm not looking to short Boeing. I think that would be more of a long break through the high of the day if it can get there. Looking for this market to really Santa Claus rallied. I know we're up 0.6% on the NASDAQ, but it's less than 0.25% on the ES right now. And I still think there could be some room to rally, and especially if we're trying to open the year strongly. There's a lot of these names that could still go. 3.5% is great for Boeing, but certainly it's got some room to run. I think 212 is that natural resistance point coming up next.
We have all-time high alert again, obviously on Apple. It's already made out new all-time highs today, up to 82.17 right now, the high of the day. So it looks like we'll probably take that out one more time as well here going through. So let's watch out for that to happen. Probably a buy on any pullbacks in for Apple. Like we've come out, we've touched out to VWAP here a couple times, 180.50, dip downs here again, 181 and change. So yeah, we're gonna look out for that one, ready to go here for that. Is your computer dead or what?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You might actually have to. I'm going to start eating some French fries here because I'm hungry. It's just going to happen.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so wow, okay. So we'll get his computer fixed off. The platform doesn't work with Macs or anything like that. So it's not like we could solve this by upgrading to Macs, which you guys have mentioned there as well. But
that wouldn't make it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were getting. Well, whatever. We are getting new equipment for.
I got new position alert here.
Okay.
That GNPX. I mean, I did talk about this one. It just tried to push through 290, failed to get through. The second it did that, I started it here in the mid 80s, so I got an 83 short. And again, if it had not done this fail break, that little wick above $3, I probably wouldn't do the consolidation short here. But because it did, I'm willing to get into it. That's enough of a fail break that I think if we get through 270 and then through 260. You're going to see some of the longs note that breakout, start to take profit. In addition to that, anybody trapped at $3, natural places for a stop. I mean, 270 is at 10%. And also this support here. So that's going to be a natural stop. An obvious stop here for some people that are long a 3 break would be down at 260. Some will probably give it to VWAP, but all of those reasons make it reasonable for a risk to reward trade. And again, like I said on the daily chart, it's also right at that. It's also right at that 50 period. Sorry, that 200 period. So if it wants to make a reverse, we like it. IMMX, that's another one. It's starting to fail now. The daily chart looks hilarious with my orders. I have my stop already sort of in place to the top side if I get stopped out. And my next bid's at that 660. It's just barcoding for now. But this is a pretty solid wedge, right? Like if this were to retake the high, 870 here, that still sets up for a breakout. You have $9, you got $10 on IMMX. It just feels like after this double top, a couple of wicks and capitulations, I kind of felt that the short was going to be on. But until, like, this can be a winner all at once. Like, I've been scalping it for a winner several times, scalping it for winners and stopping out, scalping it for winners and stopping out. Just keeping and maintaining that tight stop. But if it's going to really flush, I think you could see $5 or $6. So I want to maintain a core position regardless on IMMX.
Yeah, I see there's some love for the Packers there. And yeah, so, you know, as owner of the team, you know, I'm very, very happy that we do have some Packer love in there. Shout out to Shannon. Thank you so much for the super chat right there. A smooth $5 right there. Here it is. Yeah, what's up, Marcello and everybody there. So big time. Yeah, we're rooting for the World Cup as well this year. Hopefully Canada will make that. It looks like we are going to. I know there's a few more games to be played now, but nice to be leading that pack there. Unless the U.S., unless there's been other games, I thought we were #1 there so far, but there's Green Bay Packers. We are a shareholder there, so shout out to everybody involved with Green Bay and Packer Nation. Okay, again, I'm waiting. Ford's been a good trade today so far, so that's been really good, man. It feels like, our buttons aren't working, obviously.
Oh, we can't. Oh, okay.
No, we can hear them. No visuals on that one. But Ford has been a good one all day. We talked about liking this in the open. It's been a good trade. Hit the long there and boom this back up to the upside. So that's a good trade there for Ford. And it's just kind of leveling out. Like, it's 120 right now. You know, got to wait for some movements. I just feel like if you put a buy on in a lot of these names, I mean, we were able to buy AMD on a dip. So AMD was a good dip buy right there. But other than that, we have a lot of stuff really not happening. We're still long NIO at 32 even, so that turned out to be a good trade. We emptied the clip out. Like, we couldn't believe when we got this that we're able to get it out because NIO was definitely crashing all morning long along with XPEV, and now we wake up, we've got $1 plus on both of these names. So we're long down here off 32. And again, we talked about the sticky note on the early show. I just hope a lot of you were able to take it and able to look at this sticky note every day. We had Ford off of a long. We talked about that. It's our #1 trade. Look at NIO. Find the support. 31.50, 32.50. Start building it, right? That's 75 cents in the money. PayPal, we have a monster winner. That's $5 in the money, which we already have it. We had 190.50s long. So there you go. That's a good trade there. And then AMC right now, Palantir scalp off 18. I mean, if you want to, I'm going to put this in the chat. Follow it, like it. Let's go back and forth on this because the super chicken, the sticky note here, 130 right now, likes, 24 retweets. So, I mean, it's definitely.
I know what'll get the likes up.
Pumping it out right now.
You know what I just thought of? Well, I mean, for any of the fans out there, Top Dog, thank you for loving the Bills. I'm just going to throw this out there. It's probably it would happen anyways. If the Bills were to play the Packers, because I know your game, if that's actually the Super Bowl, I can absolutely guarantee you that Sean and I are going to have a bet that will involve the show.
Packers -6, I think, is what the line would open up as.
Well, I think it would depend on what it looks like to get there, right?
Yeah.
Like if Josh Allen stops making boneheaded errors and is playing at a different level in the playoffs,
that's never going to happen.
Hey, come on now, don't hate on my boy
he needs
Josh
experience.
Allen. He does need experience, 100%. So they're probably going to be dogs, but I know we're going to have a bet. If those two teams make the Super Bowl, there's a decent chance that either I'm going to have Packers on my face or you're going to have Bills on you.
You're 0 for 1 now because of England-Italy, right?
Well,
but we'll make it back.
That's true.
But
you know what the problem there is? You're also a Bills fan.
Yeah.
So
it'd be a perfect Super Bowl.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for you.
But I mean, come on, we'll be cheering for the Packers.
Well, I mean, I don't care. The thing is, for me in the NFC, I really don't I don't have a team that I love in the NFC.
I wouldn't mind the Packers or the Bills getting that first Super Bowl. Honestly, I mean, I think
like
those fans deserve it.
I don't know if there's any fans that deserve it more than Bills fans. They're amazing. I think they're fantastic. Obviously,
You're not biased.
I'm a little bit biased. Sean and I used to have season tickets to the Bills, and we used to love going down into Ralph Wilson, which I'll always call it that. I am going to note one other thing. People are asking about Apple. You better believe it's ridiculously strong here. We're up. Is that high? I think. Was it one? It's
182,
80 something, right? So we're not at that $3 trillion mark, but either way, you are at that double top on the daily pretty much right here, right now, and there is that chance that we could squirt through it 20, 25 cents. It's just, if it makes that breakout and the market starts going, I think Apple's a good break, but when it gets to that 1 trillion magical number, I still think it's likely to have a bit of a stall out there. So at a double, I feel like it was 182.87. I could be splitting hairs, but any Apple break, watch out for that level, maybe even 183. It's leading. It's obviously going to be trying to lead the way here, up that 2.5% for the big tech names. But it's at the end of the day, it's going to run into some resistance. People talk about these round numbers, and they always seem to matter to the day trade, whether it's profit taking or short sellers starting to come in.
What's up, Brendo?
What?
Hey guys, there we go.
Shit, I should've put
Just wanted to mention a couple of things here. One thing to watch while we were away, Intvac, INIVAC, I apologize, with some news about selling some of their Photronics business. We can grab that, thanks. Lucas, there we go. That was about 12:30. So IVAC moving around. I was watching Pfizer there because the FTC was talking about their vaccine for 12 to 15-year-olds. But here's the IVAC, halted on the way up. We're back to 560 now, but all kinds of volume came in on this thing after they announced they, again, sold their Photronics business at 12:30, guys.
It's butternut squash. Yeah, you got
bitter. Try it.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually not too bad. It's like smooth and it's not too bad. I like this. Pretty good.
I mean, I had to go with the sweet potato fries for me because why not keep it healthy? The first thing you should do is not pick a healthier option when we eat out on after getting a resolution. I see SOPA is moving, by the way, but it's done 2 million shares. It just stalled out at $12. I feel like once you've missed it on the volume spike here, it's probably going to be a little bit of a fade. But we've seen the stock go before, as I try to eat at the same time. We've seen the stock go before. If it were to sustain this move at 12, just have a quick look-see at last week's action. Fell off a cliff at $13. And then that previous support was down here at $12.50. So even if it sustains a 12 break, I think there's going to be some shorts in there from 12.50 to 13 even. So just be careful with a 12 even. Like if you want to take the break of the high of the day right now, you might want to take some profit in the first leg of that move just to make sure you don't get completely run over there. And just average into GNPX, that just went up to that $3 level. It resisted at 3 even. 304 is still the high. So GNPX, I just got the whoops, I just did it again where I typed GNTX or GNDX.
I got good news for you, Neil. Guess what? Let's go back to Trader Prad. Take it, my man.
Oh, yes.
So hopefully the quality is equally there. Oh, no, it's not going to be equally there because I'm the one in charge of these buttons right now. So we're going to have to mess around a little bit. All right. Back to where we were. I'm not sure where we were, to be honest, but we're picking back up. Where's the chat? Chat's over here. Welcome back. Welcome back. No mic. Miss V, talk into the mic. Hello. You good now? Mic's working. There we go. All right. Hopefully everything's back to normal, guys. Moderna, I believe, is where we were talking before my computer crashed on me. Holding up off these bottoms and getting ready to maybe pick back up to VWAP or so is what we're looking for. Not sure if that's even a possibility on it, but have to keep an eye on the overall market for this. Is this the? No, that's not the current watch list. All right, moving on from that one. Feel free to throw tickers back at us. Glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back too myself. I missed you guys for the 20 minutes that I was gone for. Never cross streams. Wow. Happy New Year. Thank you guys. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a great New Year over there. Enjoyed your time off. For anyone that did take time off. So talking about Tesla, looks like Tesla did manage to go above 1175 all the way to 1178. 1180 is what people are looking for. Obviously, that's what I think Miss V and I said 1200. So we're actually waiting to see if 1200 comes into play anytime soon today, maybe later on in the day. Obviously, we still got 30 minutes for market movers, so you still got about 30 minutes or so with us to take it to the moon. And I'll bring in Miss V every now and then because I don't want to take away my co-host's time away from her beautiful viewers that so love seeing her. So Miss V.
By the way, guys, 15 more likes to 1K. Please support market movers and smash the like button.
Oh, she just shuffled out of the screen. That was cute. I like that. If you don't hit the 15 likes for Miss V's shuffle over there, look, she's out here doing the shimmy for you guys. She's out here doing the shuffle for you guys. And she's even teaching me how to do the floss. So if that doesn't deserve the likes, I don't know what will. DraftKings. Let's go to DraftKings over here. Yes, sir. Almost back to 28 bucks. I think my average price should be around 27.50, I believe. It should be if I remember correctly. So today up 1.7% to the north side. Yes, Miss V?
1K likes!
Let's go. We did it. 1K likes. Let's go. First day of the year, continuing the tradition from last year actually, and we're gonna do it all the way till the end of the year. Keep on increasing those numbers. Slowly, your goal will go to maybe 1.5 and 2K. So we're gonna have to start bumping that number up a little bit for you guys. But thank you for hitting that like button. We love every single one of you. DraftKings, so 1.71% as we were talking about it, holding up at VWAP. Looks like it could just trade at VWAP or hold at VWAP for the rest of the day, and then if another volume spike comes in after 2 o'clock, maybe I'm not sure what the market's doing because I don't have my second screen up top to see what the Nasdaq market is doing. So let's go pull up Nasdaq over here, getting ready to actually break out of this range, looks like, or even rejection of that range. So if we see a rejection of this range, maybe come back to VWAP and find support there, or a breakout of that range, take it higher, which could just take Tesla back into exactly. That's what I'm looking at. Tesla coming back to looks like 1178.66, which is a high a day, and we're wanting to see how the stock behaves at 1080 or even at 1200 if 1080 gets taken out. So everyone's asking that question: how high can you really go? We're already up 11.5%. It's Tesla. It could just keep on going to any point that it wants to. Miss V, there's a message for you here. And we're gonna bring you in again.
Hey Prad, we've got a super chat from Baby Cheese. Thoughts on CHPT? Should I wait?
Should I just bring you a chair here next to me, Miss V? So you don't worry about it? You got it? Okay. I don't want you to get hurt, So Miss V can just sit right next to us and talk about stocks at the same time. A little joint stream over here. I like this version of Market Movers better because we get to sit close and tight next to each other instead of sitting so far away all the time. All right, here comes Miss V. Join the camera angle, hopefully. Yay! Awesome. She gets to hang out with me too. That's you're gonna just see losses now in that point. People watching me makes me scared. All right, no, I'm joking. We'll see where Lucid is going to. Lucid Motors just now broke $41 to $41.09. Let's see how high can this one go. Obviously, Prad making money moves. We're all making money moves over here. Let's go, man. 30 million shares up to the north side. And actually, Miss V read this, so I should go cover that instead, right? So Miss V read the CHPT message. So let's go see what CHPT is doing. 5 million shares traded today. Where is the chart? Of course. CHPT. Just give it a quick second for the chart to load up on the bottom one at least. Nope, you're gonna load over here. Bring it back. So it's up 3.33%. That's cool. Holding up slightly around $19.60 or so, where the bottom is over here. Could go to VWAP if it wants to look for support, but the high day being $20 flat, or almost $20, 2 cents off of 20. We're looking for a volume spike to come in. We're at 30 minutes left for the show, so if volume spike could come in anytime from now until the end of the day, obviously, to retest that $20. But if $20 doesn't get taken out on the highs, then the chances are you see rejection coming in, and then we go back to the same range that we're kind of stuck in on CHPT over here, and then we'll see what happens on, obviously, moving on from there. It is now clear why Prad broke his computer. That is right, exactly. I did it on purpose, just to be here right next to the beautiful Miss V. You guys caught me. Any stocks that you want to look at, Miss V, let me know, okay? Apple high a day. Let's go, Apple. We're very close to that 3 trillion mark right now coming in. I don't know if I want to go short on it or long on that breakout. Obviously, in my mind, I think there's got to be some targets sitting there getting ready to take profits on that 3 trillion price like they have been previously. Looking at QQQ right now, it's still at the high of the range and not really coming back to VWAP just yet. So that could just give Apple a nice move towards that 3 trillion mark price, and then a little bit past it also. So we'll keep our eyes over here on Apple. We'll filter the size over here so we don't see anything less than 99 shares. And Miss V says to the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.
I can even keep this. Whee!
I like it.
Yeah, you see now we're really together. in
Yeah.
one boat. By the way, I see a few people talk about NVIDIA, Prad.
NVIDIA, Miss V notices NVIDIA in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, Miss V. So NVIDIA coming back to $300 or so right now. We could look for 300 support, especially now that NASDAQ has been, oh, it's back up? Sheesh. Yo, our boy Mark over here, hooking it up. He fixed my computer so quick. I thought my computer was not gonna be ready for the rest of the day. Mark hooking it up. Awesome. Should I just jump over there, Miss V? All right, we'll try it out in a second.
Mark.
You can talk to people over there in the meantime.
Okay, guys, we are live, and you can see that indeed. All right, now I have access to Prad's trading station. Wow. Let's make some real money this time. And yes, team, thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you for all the support. Things happens, and we here have a beautiful team. Shout out to Mark, who saves Prad's computer all the time. And all right, let's pretend I'm Prad. Okay, guys, write in the comments, should I go long or short on NVIDIA right now? All right, I will. When you're in, I will log out of there.
I think it will log you out already. If I log in over here, you won't be able to make a trade over there.
All
yeah.
right.
You were close. You had 30 seconds to make a trade and you didn't make a trade out of it. That's your mistake.
I mean, I'm on your side.
You messed up my layout.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, no, your computer messed up my layout.
I didn't.
No, it was your computer. It was your computer, not you.
Do you want to like?
It just completely put everything on your side. Like the way it's good though. We're good. It only takes a couple seconds.
And choose to not save.
No, it's fine. It'll take a couple seconds. We're good.
Alright, no worries. Okay, guys, 1,100 likes. Thank you so much. Let me pull up the chat. What's going on in there? And Miss V, your mic is out of proportion. Alright, guys. Yeah, we have some obviously technical issues. Anyways, while we do this, I remind you that we have social media, TraderTV.Live, Instagram. We would really appreciate if you follow us, guys, because since we have Natalie, our Instagram page looks super fun. We here were wishing Happy New Year to all of our viewers. We had Q&A. I hope you enjoyed our Q&A on Friday. If you didn't watch it, I would recommend everyone to rewatch it. It was running from 2:30 until 3:30 p.m. because, you know, I'm pretty sure that pretty much all the questions are the same. So maybe you can learn something from there. And of course, we have a lot of great videos, like who's more likely to with me and Prad. Watch this one and write in the comments how many was the same with you. Right, we're good now.
Yeah, we're good, but I will have to remake everything because this is kind of stupid how all that changed. All right, so NVIDIA over here, as we were talking about it, 300, the bottom of well, not the bottom, but the breakout long of 300 on NVIDIA was absolutely a beauty of a long today for anyone that took it, because it gave you $7 per trade over there on NVIDIA. So we're looking to see where this bottom can come into, if it's going to be 300 one more time, or is it actually going to be this 299.50 instead. So I'll actually make a trade out of it, see if we can take this long over here. And they actually gave me that wow, they didn't where's my blotter? Let me open up a second blotter that I should have up here somewhere. Okay, the layout is completely messed up. I can't see anything. So anyways, I think that's what happened. I think it's saved on the cloud instead of not off the cloud, but we'll deal with it in a bit. I don't want to do anything right now while I'm in the trade, especially.
Real quick, someone says just let her trade her Tesla, and I'm trying to log out of your here. Should I save? Or
No.
Save?
Don't save. Don't save.
No.
Yeah, don't save anything. So where are we going to right now? So like I said, we're looking for a long on this position to go back to the north side, going to see where QQQ is. I'm going to also have to open up the YouTube chat over here. So let me just do that real quick. Technical issues scare me.
Someone was asking to make a poll if fire alarm will start there.
That's the only thing we're missing out at this point. That's the only thing that's left to hinder us with everything that's going on over here. Going back to Tesla, not still breaking out of 1180 yet. I want to go see where the SPY ETF is. SPY on Amex. Let's go close this one. Open this bad boy back up. I don't need you, MetaMask. Why do I need that? And then the YouTube chat, pop that one out onto this screen so it's easier to look at. Awesome. Way easier now. We're back into our zone. NTRB running north. Whew. That was a little stressful.
You got this.
7.5 million shares traded today, down 12%. So NTRB running north a little bit indeed off these lows off the $8.16 or so. The stock is on SSR day one, not even day two. Why would I say day two? And it is actually getting ready to see if we can test $9 again for the second time. We just tested $9 and came back down. If we test $9 again and actually get above it, there's a chance that we go test a little bit higher after that. So looking to see what NTRB wants to do. Volume is actually increasing. Obviously, after lunchtime, you want to see an increase in volume, so that's a good thing. And now the question is, where do we close? I think the chances are we close slightly above $9 on this position. Apple high a day. Let's go check out. I have to actually look at NVIDIA right now because NVIDIA looks like it has cracked. That's not working either. NVIDIA looks like it has cracked 300 to the downside, and we want to keep our eyes on a little bit. We are 50 cents out of the money on our position over here, watching the market, watching the NASDAQ too, to see if we're going to go lower. It looks like it wants to, but also sticking to 300 quite a bit. It wants to get back above 300 at the same time. So let me pull up QQQs over here. Where's my QQQ chart? Go back to QQQs. NASDAQ is still over here at the highs, so NVIDIA kind of just flushing off of these 300s for some reason. Not sure why, but we're going to probably have to give it till 299.50 or 299.60 or so. So we'll give it till there to see if we're wrong on our trade. NFLX 596.54. NFLX looks like the 590 long. If anyone who took that 590.50 long, now you're pretty much $6 in the money per share. So let's go. Beautiful long opportunity on Netflix over here. Almost back to that range bottom, which was what, 597.50, 597.30 or so. Look for rejection coming in around VWAP or around these range bottoms, and if that doesn't end up panning out, and the NASDAQ keeps on ripping, there's chances that we reclaim even 600. I'm not saying that we do, but there's a chance that we reclaim 600 today, at which point I'll be very happy for Netflix again. But today, just the way that it's been trading so far, I don't think it does it. Roblox. Let's go check out Roblox over here. Roblox, so still sideways around VWAP for the most part. As you guys saw me talk about the trade over here that I missed out on, or paper handed it pretty much, and 101 being quite a bit of a barrier for Roblox. So looks like the $100 price, which is what I want to see Roblox above. There is a chance that Roblox just closes above 100 and just trades sideways for the rest of the day. And my other charts don't want to load, so I just want to keep having to pull up QQQ in front of you guys over here, which doesn't hurt. So NASDAQ not really going back to the downside. SPYs are not really going back to the downside. So Roblox in that form, I guess, sideways trading for a little bit longer at least. Why is Affirm down a bit? So obviously can't tell you exact reasons why Affirm is down. Couldn't find any catalyst as to why it got flushed down or pushed down quite a bit. But Affirm has been beaten down, and we're just waiting to see if it can get back above 100, which is quite doubtful. 95 bottom should be pretty useful on Affirm. And the idea is not Twitter. I want TradingView. And the idea is we're pretty much back into pre-market, not pre-market, IPO ranges on Affirm.
Can I get this chart, please? We're back into IPO ranges on a firm over here, which is $95, $94, and pretty much the ranges where when the Amazon news came in, it started popping up to the north side. So we're looking for a buy over here at 95 for a firm, maybe get back to 100 in a swing trade. Whew. Apple new high day. Apple did go to 182.55. We're very, very close to this 182.89, 183 in general. You can look for a short at 183 if you ask me, but obviously if 183 breaks, maybe you don't want to be holding it, or maybe have at least a watch on the time of sales to see if 183 is gonna be a weak break. Here we go. We're gonna hit the 3 trillion marker in the next 10 seconds or so on Apple. Absolute beauty. Miss V, you have anything?
I'm keeping an eye on Tesla, Prad. As I said, if Tesla breaks that 1170 level, there are huge chances for Tesla to go to the moon. Again, super sad that it didn't happen earlier when I got into the long trade. Anyways, this is what it is, or how NIO likes to say. And let's see how high it can go. 11.60% to the upside on the day. Crazy, crazy Tesla. And again, here why I was looking at that level, because this resistance is 1170 over here, and I see room all the way until 1200 today. So let's see if it goes there. I'm not sure I'm gonna get into a trade, but rather will be watching if my idea is right.
I like it. I'm just trying to open another summary blotter over here because my blotter does not want to open. Hopefully it doesn't open on a screen where it just would look bad. And okay, it did not open in the bad screen. Good job. Okay, so Apple, it looks like it did hit 182.80, and we're seeing a little bit of a rejection coming in, selling coming in, and I'm still seeing buyers. So waiting to see what happens on Apple. Miss V just covered Tesla for you guys. And you guys saw that Tesla broke 1180 by 25 cents, and now almost $2 to the downside. Let's see where Tesla goes to from here on out. Pulling up the NASDAQ ETF, your QQQ is making a nice little pop up to the north side. So just waiting to see if that pop is going to help me on my NVIDIA trade. Not sure why that's not working. It should, but okay. NVIDIA. Let's go back to NVIDIA, back above 300, which is great. You know, I was saying that price 300 is a little sticky, like that sticky rice. If you ever go to Asian restaurants, I love that sticky rice. So nice and sticky to the 300 price. We're waiting to see if we could put some General Tao chicken and spice it up and take this baby all the way back to 303, 302. Give me $3 per share trade on this stock. Currently, what are we, down 33 cents, but nothing to worry about because we're giving it up to 299.50. Or 299.40 to the downside. So as long as QQQ keeps on ripping over here, which it was, I can't type, sorry, QQQ, which it was ripping. There we go. And let's go check out what the SPY ETF is doing. SPY is also catching somewhat of a move to the north side. I guess NVIDIA could now start ripping and help us out a little bit, and maybe I add to my position also. So we're going to add to it, Yannisir?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at Apple chart, all-time high frame. This is a great stock. Look, it just goes up and up. Great for long-term investments, I believe, guys. If you are owner of Apple long-term, congratulations.
I like the way you said it's a great stock. It just goes up, and that's basically what Sean told me like less than a year ago, I believe. He's like, look at Apple. It's a great stock. It only goes up, and it's never going to lose 50% of its value. So if you ever find a company like that, you just obviously just buy dips on every single opportunity that you get a chance to, and just forget about it, because that stock eventually will be 10 trillion probably, right? Just the way what their products are going at. And we'll see with Tim Cook coming out of power soon, maybe things would shake up a little bit. We'll see if the next guy is going to run the company to the ground. You know, a lot of people thought that Steve Jobs, without Steve Jobs, Apple's going to be an absolute nothing and Apple's going to die, blah, 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 blah. But then now look at this. Apple's like one of the biggest companies in the world, and it's still thriving. So on that aspect, I'm not bearish. I would like to see what this next CEO will do, and then I'll judge him on his performance. I'm not gonna just predict his performance. So we'll see in the future when the time comes. All out of my IMXX. Great start to the new year. Let's go, my friend. Good job, Mr. Tyrone Biggums. IMMX. Let's go see where the stock is today. Looks like it's still not able to reclaim that $8.60 to the high side. And we're still seeing rejection. 128 million shares traded today. We're watching the stock for another spike to come in, which would probably take it back to the high a day and then give us another rejection of high a day. Is my at least my opinion. We'll keep a close eye on it to see if that's how it plays out. Miss V, Mr. Brad, is Tesla to 3,000 by year end? I'm not gonna say
Mr.
numbers like
Brad.
that, but who knows?
Who knows
Typo.
who Mr. Brad is?
Typo.
Yeah, like I made a post on social media, on Instagram, on New Year, and like someone wrote about Tesla, and I'm like, Tesla to 2022. That would
Okay,
be
I
nice.
like that.
That
I
would
like
be
that. In
nice.
2022, it hits 2022.
Yeah,
I
we'll
love
go.
that. If it actually happens, oh, that's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be a sign.
I was saying to my friends, like, I wish instead of buying Palantir, SoFi, DraftKings, I went and bought one share of Tesla at 900.
Yeah.
And I probably would never have to look back for the rest of my life, because that one share is probably going to get split into so many extra shares in the future. And then I'll probably end up with like 50 shares by the time I'm 50 years old of Tesla. And then I can just give it out to my grandkids.
That's sweet that you already think about your grandkids.
Yeah, I'm just going to give it for one birthday, one share, one birthday, one share, and just get it over with. Tesla will be 2026 in 2026 will be $2,000. Oof, that's still a long time out ahead though. Going back to QQQ over here, let's see what QQQ is doing. Looks like QQQ want to come down a little bit, and Nvidia hasn't really made a move that we wanted to. So Nvidia kind of giving me a struggle over here in front of 299.50, 299.60, in front of 300, I guess, because QQQ popped and Nvidia didn't really pop, so it's a bit lagging behind. Let's see what AMD is looking like. AMD under 150 right now, and it is still holding up above 149 though, which is good on AMD. As long as AMD can start ripping to the north side, maybe Micron will be the savior for my Nasdaq, or not Nasdaq, for my Nvidia. Let's go check out what Micron is doing. Micron's also trying to go test a high a day, so not sure why Nvidia is the lagger, just chilling at the bottoms over here, trying to shake people out, I guess, trying to do the Harlem Shake on people, and then it's going to probably rip later on. So I'm just going to hold on to this. We know our stop, 299.50 break was our stop. We'll just hold on to it patiently and just let Nvidia do its things at the bottom. LCID is going to pull back. Let's go check out Lucid. There we go. Lucid Motors is apparently going to be pulled back to, we're actually above 41 on Lucid. Beautiful. 41.25 being the high day, and we're currently making the new high day as we speak on Lucid. How high can we go is the question. I would have thought that, rejection around 40 or 40.50 would be the call for today, but looks like that's going to be not it. When Tesla is up 11%, why do we stop at 8 is what Lucid is saying, and they're just ripping right now all the way north side. Volume also like increasing after lunchtime. I guess we had a couple periods in lunchtime where volume was pretty good, and now it died off, and now we're picking back to the same levels. So good for Lucid that the buyers are still there, ready to push the stock up. I guess people really want that price to $100, as someone mentioned earlier. I think Harry Potter mentioned it earlier.
What do you think? Like, what was the most mentioned name of 2021? AMC?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably
so
like
AMC.
AMC, GMEs.
Yeah. Meme ear.
Yeah. No, it has
Lucid
to be.
also though. Right?
Sorry?
Lucid also though. Recently, like.
Lucid more recently on the closer to the end of the year, but like AMC, everyone.
Yeah.
AMC and GME, even people who didn't know the stock market found out about the stock market because of AMC and GME.
So I think they are the winners of last year. But this year, what do you predict?
Well, this year will be stock.
Stock of the year.
I mean, you know my answer, Tesla.
My stock of the year was DWAC last year because that was my best trade. So
Okay.
thank you, DWAC. I hope DWAC picks back up this year and I can make the same amount or more on that stock because Papa Trump came in and helped me out on that position. Thank you.
Or hopefully we'll have a new DVAC, like
New
you
DWAC. That would
know?
be even better.
Yeah, let's
That would be
go.
even better.
Full year ahead.
Full year ahead indeed. We're just getting started, baby. Just getting started. All right. Robin Hood. Where is Robin Hood today? Down what? No, not down. Up 5.5% actually, with 11 million shares traded above $18. And I think that 18 support is coming in pretty strong on Robin Hood for quite a while now. We're holding the stock up above here for a bit. So as long as I think Robinhood can keep on finding support, there is chances that we start retracing back to these 25s or even $30 levels. And you know, especially what was the news that she bought X amount of shares on Robinhood, and that was Kathy Wood. So waiting to see when her positions start turning around too. Prad look at fun, PHUN. Funware. Can I get a chart? With 4 million shares traded today, Funware looks like it's trying to still go high side. So volume spike still coming in every now and then, getting ready to see if it can keep on taking it higher. I got to go check on NVIDIA because I don't really have a stop on the downside over here. It looks like we did break 299.50. Watching it for a little bit. And then let's go check on QQQs also. QQQs at the highs still, and NVIDIA is actually going lower. Not sure what's going on over here. Maybe I want to just add to my position instead at these lows. So we'll do that. The low a day. So right there, we'll just add to our position, see if we can catch these bottoms on NVIDIA, especially when market does not want to really go to the downside. Not sure what the weakness is coming in on NVIDIA from. But keep in mind, if market starts flushing to the downside, NVIDIA could really flush along with it. So you don't want to maybe fighting the trend that we're seeing right now, which is weakness in NVIDIA and overall strength in other chip makers, which is your AMD and your Microns.
Right, Bitcoin, as we said earlier, now at 46,400, and maybe we can take a look at Mara. Look pretty volatile for me today.
For sure. Let's go check out Mara over here. Mara, so since obviously, as Miss V just said, you know, if Bitcoin is coming down, where is Bitcoin at? 46,400. So if Bitcoin is coming down, you know, your stocks that are that hold crypto, like your Maras, your Riots, your BTBTs, and so on, are going to fluctuate with it. Close this one. So over here, Mara today actually still positive on the day, so not too far to the downside, but looks like it could just start making its descent to the lower end of the day today, especially if Bitcoin can't manage a way to get back to the positive. Whew, all right, I was thinking at least 154, but I'm sure we will retest 150. Not sure what you guys are talking about, what stock it is. Let's go check out Apple. Apple back to what, 182.88. Apple hit that exactly, and now it's trying to get back rejected. So that whole idea of the 3 trillion price point, using that number as a rejection, using that price point for a sell on Apple, ended up being a beautiful call out. Let's see if we can now keep on going all the way down to VWAP or so, and maybe not found support even at 182. I think if we do find support at 182, there is a chance that we find volume going into the closing show with Neil, Sean, and Brendan and start ripping. Here we go. QQQ managing to go back to the north side another time, and NVIDIA really giving me pain in the butt for some reason. SPYs are also ripping. SPYs are now actually up one more time on the day with 0.38, almost 0.5%. Not sure what the other positions are doing. Let's go see Tesla. Still stuck over here at 1180 or so. Let's go check on Affirm. 95 bottom still kind of holding up. Lower day 95.08, currently trading at 95.28. Let's go check on Roblox. Roblox still stuck at 100, even though we just got a pop up to 101, but instant rejection off that 101. Microsoft
Where's Microsofty today? So Softy today actually down almost more than 0.5% actually, but looks like it wants to try to go back to the positive side along with QQQ and NASDAQ at the moment. Everything but NVIDIA wants to just climb up to the north side, looks like.
Prad Disney is trying to touch VWAP for the first time today since 11:30. So do you have any thoughts on Disney? It's also up almost 1%.
Not sure if that volume candle on Disney is actually correct. So let's go confirm that. Disney, that volume candle is not real. So ignore that volume candle. Looks like Disney indeed, though, hit VWAP right now. We did go higher in the morning, but came back below VWAP. And now we're trying to see if we can reclaim VWAP currently. Let's see if that's actually possible because, you know, QQQs and SPYs are ripping. So it is very much possible that Disney does it too. NVIDIA now actually getting ready to move in our direction a little bit. Let's see if it can keep on going higher. I don't want to see any red or blue prints on the time of sales. I want to see only green and yellow, please. AERC ready for a rip. Oh, wow. I haven't heard that stock in a minute. Only Dominic Famularo pulls up that stock. So where is this stock today? 500,000 shares trading and absolutely nothing going on the moment. So I don't think it's ready for a rip. There's no volume in it right now, and we need a lot more volume. So maybe one of these days in the future, we pick back up. But you know, obviously the stock was up at $100. Came all the way down to $11, and you can expect nothing but a big depreciation in volume as such. NVIDIA, GNPX, Starbucks, GNPX. Let's go do GNPX over here. Thoughts on GNPX for sure. Let's go see what this one's looking like. 130% up right now. So I was looking for how the stock would trade at $3 and then $3.20. If you guys remember me saying that there was a level over there, or 330, I think actually, if I remember correctly. So slightly under 330, 8 cents short of it. Trying to see if there's any buyers above $3 right now, and if there's no buyers show up, the chances are we break back to 280 or even back to VWAP around 240, 250 right now. So looking for buyers to come in, and there's still a lot of volume in this position. You know, 154 million shares traded today, and I'm gonna guess that's the most, that's your biggest volume leader of the day right now. Rivian, nice angle of incline, but well above average day volume. RIVN. Let's go check out Rivian. Rivian, ooh, nice move on Rivian over here, back to the north side from looks like 101.50 or so. Looks, where can we go on Rivian here? I think back at 103.50 or 104 you could see rejection, but it's not a trade for me right now. I've already lost on that trade a couple of times today, so I'll maybe be hands off and wait for it to actually show me proof of rejection once we get there. But for now, I'm not gonna make a trade without seeing that. Going back to Apple, looks like Apple still on a descent to the downside, so that short still being a pretty beauty of a trade. And this could be the one that's actually bringing the market the downside now after getting that pop. So let's see, kind of similar on the chart side. So I'm still worried about my NVIDIA long. I want to go check on AMD over here. AMD still stuck at these bottoms near VWAPs or so. Micron, where's Micron at? Come on. There we go. Micron trying to go through the high day, which is only 10 cents short of that high right now. And we can wrap it up with the meme coverage real quick of AMC. AMC broke 27 to the downside and currently trading at 26.77 or so. Let's see if volume can pick back up on AMC and we start ripping. Looks like volume is actually coming in a little bit on my position. So time for us to wrap it up anyways. You guys know what to do.
Wow, time flies with all this.
Yeah, time flies. You guys know what to do. Come back to us tomorrow, 11 o'clock, Miss V. I'll let you wrap it up.
Guys, thank you so much for being with us today. Hope your trading day going well. Thank you for 1,100 likes and for your support. Thank you for being with us, being you. We love you. Join Brenda, Neil, and Sean to trade last 2 hours of this trading day. Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Let's get into the close. Final 2 hours of trading for Monday, the very first day of trading in 2022. And we're back to the upside. So nicely positive afternoon here. It is tech that's leading. Apple gets to 3 trillion by 2 pennies and then turns on a dime and pulls off a little bit here. We'll talk about Apple coming up here in a second. 0.3 there for the Dow. You can see about